What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new episode of Talkin, your podcast amongst friends. I am Anthony Sterling, aka your friendly neighborhood super Negro, and joining me, as always, are the beautiful queens of podcasting, and we are going to start off with that progenitor of light-skinned revolution, the priestess of age rage. It is the slightly annoyed mixed chick. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up. Give a round of applause for Miss Britt Williams. She is with us. And no podcast is a full podcast without that tangy, sassy wit of Miss Coretta with the Beretta, a.k.a. Miss Patty Two Pistols. Y'all show some love. Put your guns up for Miss Helene Torregano. She's here.
Put your guns up.
And when you dream of sunshine and rainbows, you automatically think of Sister Scissor Snatch, a.k.a. Mistress ATM, a.k.a. I don't know what the fuck to do with my face. Y'all, get your stinking asses up and show some love for that beautiful ray of sunshine, Miss Araya Anderson. That's right. Strap your wig on tight, Rhea. Strap your wig on tight. Oh.
It was so crooked.
What happened to you?
I just looked at myself and it was crooked. It was hanging out over here.
We thought you wanted the side part, bitch.
Right?
Oh my goodness. No.
No, it's like off kilter. Okay, now it's better.
Oh my goodness. That shit is doing your wig was doing a smooth criminal lean, girl. What's going on?
Raya, I love your shirt. I love your shirt.
Oh wait,
what is your shirt?
Oh, Angry Barbie.
It's the one Anthony got me.
Yeah, them girl, your titties is tittying. That Angry Barbie
It was about
is mad.
the shirt. It wasn't
No,
about the
but
titties.
No, it's Angry Barbie face like this, and the rest of her body's like, oh Lord. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a bra.
Shit, I had to go. Look, I had to go pick one up right before we started recording. I was like, let me put something on.
Yeah,
goddamn.
Helene has been killing $70 bras like
Nigga,
Israel,
the
Israel doing the
came out
Palestine.
of this one. I'm like,
you know what?
Shit.
There's this place around the corner from me. You got to make appointments, but they literally, all they do is spend their time making sure you get the exact right fit, the exact right bra. They're
I got
like
one of
between
those. But
80 and 150.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn.
I accidentally bought my daughter a $140 bra over Christmas.
Oh, wow.
How you accidentally buy a $140 bra?
Because I didn't look at the price.
Oh, she wouldn't have got it.
Yeah.
She needed it probably.
It came from France. It was hand
She
stitched.
didn't need, nigga. She ain't got no job, but she need a $140 bra.
It was high?
Yeah.
Britt, you did that to yourself. I did. Yeah. No one did that to me.
Fuck, she need with a $140 hand stitched bra. What's she doing in her life for a hand stitched bra?
And France? Remember, this is the child that doesn't wear deodorant or shave.
Nigga.
Oh, this was the middle?
She's little. Does she ever have boobies?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Her
ass could have
went about Ina. I was like, well,
right. That's the one I thought she was talking about. That motherfucker could have went to Victoria's Secret and got what she needed.
She could have just went to Walmart
on a half off sale. That too.
That's the one that don't even mess with you. Oh wait, y'all are back. Y'all
They're
good
back
again,
together.
right?
I know,
okay,
fuck, right? Okay. You heard that too. Goddamn. No, I just sent that one $1,500 so she could get a new apartment because she lives in the middle of fucking Fallujah.
Okay, look, I love you. I'm glad you're being a good mom, but come on now.
If that's what it takes to be a good mother, I am set up to be terrible at that whole mother thing. I'm not sending these niggas $1,500 no more. That didn't stop.
No, well, no. I'm glad y'all are back. To mommy daughter shit, but I don't know. I just feared one episode, 2 episodes later, she doesn't talk to me anymore. I'd be like $115. Sure. I'm knocking on that door.
You hear me?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Let's be honest. There's only. I'm in the middle of something.
The dog is yelling.
He has his appointment this week.
Good. Way to go, Neo. You broke your mama. You make her do
seriously.
things. You got to do it.
Don't blame it on the look. Don't blame it on the dog. Blame it on them fucking kids.
True that.
No, I got one who never asked me for a dime. The one who got out of the army.
Yeah, but that's the MAGA one. I don't know.
No, he's not MAGA. He's actually not.
He's MAGA.
What? None of my
What
kids are MAGA.
Hold on. You know what? I feel bad.
He's white.
No, I did not. I have not laid eyes on this child. The reason I said it is because Britt came in one episode before we started recording talking about how her son was having all these conspiracies, and I'm just like, oh, that child is winning.
That's not MAGA. You know, old black men be having 101 different.
Listen to the conspiracies that he. No, it's the conspiracies that he have. They're very MAGA adjacent. I'm just saying, if the red cap fits, wear it. But no, look, I'm sorry, y'all. We have guests, and hopefully another guest is joining us, as you can see. So we are going to start off with our sister in pod, our play cousin, if you will. One half of the Was It Good Though podcast, better known as Lady Togarian of House Togarian in the land of Westertos. I would say Queen of the Seven Realms, but maybe the Seven Bunions, if you will.
You know better, Anthony.
I know better. I have met them. They are pristine. They are plump.
How we throw our toes up? How we throw our toes up for Jazz?
We do it like
toes up.
We do it like Peter and Spider-Man Brave New Day. She is doing her best yet worse Ivy impersonation. Everybody, show your love, y'all. Miss Jazz is in the building. How you doing, madam?
Thank you for having me.
Well,
Hi,
we thank you for being here. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a man who sits next to the man. And by the man, I mean the celebrities. Ladies and gentlemen, we have film critic, writer, Aaron Pierre's best buddy, from what I've been hearing before we started recording. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jedi Mike is in the building. Mr. Mike Sowell is here. Hello, sir. Welcome back.
What's going on?
And folks, nothing much, man. Happy to have you here. And folks, we got real blood in here. We've got real family up in this here podcast.
Not like that
she
fake cousin.
Is
that Togarian fake cousin.
No, not that fake stuff. But we love the fake now. We love the fake. Yeah, she's being rude. But ladies and gentlemen, show some love for Miss Elaine Torregano's little cousin. I'm not gonna say her full government name, but I will say she is so unique, they had to call her Monique. Ladies and gentlemen, Monique is here. Show some love. She is here.
Hey, how you know she my little cousin? That nigga could be older than me.
Monique, are you older than Helene? Fuck you, Helene. So
he answered that shit quick as fuck too. Fuck y'all.
Monique and Jazz are 29 years old. Miss 44.
Nigga,
so
please.
Mind your business.
Welcome.
Jazz ain't been 29 in 10 years. Get the fuck out of here.
You talking way too much. You ain't about to little cousin me, nigga. Not today. Not today. Me or Monique. We gonna stand up to you, ma'am.
Monique, was Helene always just rude and abusive?
Yeah. Oh, very abusive.
Okay.
I still have childhood trauma.
As much as you went after Lisa, that's crazy. Abusers identify abusers.
Yeah, I had a broken arm because of her. I had a broken arm because of her.
Do tell.
She broke your arm?
She pushed me down a flight of stairs.
Wow.
She pushed me downstairs.
Before she did that, did she
she
say no
pushed
wire
me
hangers?
down chairs. She made me
No.
get on top of a car and she pushed me downstairs. She did.
Wrong.
You made her get on top
Yes,
of
she
a moving
did.
vehicle. A
No.
moving
One of
vehicle.
those little kitty cars, one of those little kitty cars, little orange and yellow cars, and she pushed me down the
Damn.
stairs.
Damn.
Wait, hold on.
Damn.
Don't
She
you speak,
did.
Helene? Helene pushed you down some stairs in a Little Tykes car?
Yeah.
It was not downstairs. It just happened to go
CTE is
further
real.
than we anticipated. Okay?
Who's
And
we?
I did
Wait,
not
whoa, whoa,
make
whoa.
her.
We
I did
anticipated.
not make her
You
hop on top
anticipated.
of the little tight car. He did that.
I don't know.
on
It's
her
called
own.
undue influence. Because you're older than her, you're in a leadership role. As being in a leadership
'cause
role,
I
you bear some responsibility. She's going to follow you. Therefore, there was no we in this. You're saying we
Wasn't Shauna
take
there?
some of the burden.
Wasn't Shauna in
off
there with us?
No. It was just you and me. It was just
Speak
you
your
and
truth,
me.
Monique.
That was
Speak it.
Yeah, don't.
It was you. It was you
Wow.
and
Safe
I.
space.
You're getting
And he
exposed.
was like, get on top
Look at her,
of
now
the
she
car.
drinking.
I'm
Get
so
on
glad
top
I'm
of
here.
the car.
I'm so glad I'm here.
And you pushed me down that long hallway, and I went flying down the hall, down the stairs by the box of chicken. Those that mean
She didn't want,
and that
she didn't want to get in the car because she didn't want to Flintstone kick that motherfucker. So I was like, fuck it, get on top of the car. And she's like, okay, and got her ass on top of the car. If she would have just got in it, but she didn't want to get in it because she didn't want to Flintstone kick that motherfucker. That's not my fault.
Well, you should have told me better. Okay.
And the fact
All right.
that it was
You're supposed to be the
aerodynamic and went
responsible one.
further than we anticipated was not my fault. Not my fault.
Oh, well, we gonna have to move on.
Whatever.
I did not mean to bring that much trauma, Helene.
It is, and it also is not my fault that she wasn't getting the adequate amount of calcium to have strong bones, nigga.
You sound incredibly Kennedy-esque right now.
That sounds like
Helene.
Nanny's fault for not giving her adequate calcium. That ain't my
Helene.
goddamn fault.
Yes,
All this
yes.
is saying is it's not my fault. She ran into my fist. That is what
Right.
you're sounding like right now. That is what you're sounding like right now.
Thank
I'm in
you,
Monique's
thank
corner right now. I'm on
This
Monique's
is-
side.
This has become a Lifetime movie, A Cry for Help, the cousin Monique story. You're an abuser. You're an abuser.
You acting like Armand right now.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you're being a little R. Kelly-ish. What is teenage? What is young? You're asking questions of the
Nigga, we
fucker.
were like 4 or 5 and like 8 maybe.
So
you
you
were
were
eight.
significantly older.
8 is a
Significantly
huge
difference
age
from
difference
4.
It is not.
Yeah.
Yes,
it is.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I say
Yes,
send her
it
to the
is.
jail.
You're in like 3rd grade at this point.
Right?
And that's a baby.
Wow.
I think because we're what? I'm 40.
think-
I'm about
I
to be
think
45.
we-
Monique, are you 42 or 41?
I
She's
just made
29.
42 this year.
Nigga, so she's
Basically,
3 years difference. Yeah, so it's like 5 and 8 maybe.
Helene.
Yeah.
That is you, madam. Well, look, Monique, Jazz, Mike, we so appreciate y'all joining us this episode. And we also appreciate you, the fine viewers out there, all 5 of you. Remember, you are who we heart all the time. So we thank y'all for checking us out. No, Rhea.
I know, it doesn't work.
You had a chance. You had
Jazz's
it.
works.
But
I need to know
Again.
what operating system you're using, Jazz.
the latest.
I have updated to the latest. Mine is just not working.
You might have to turn it
Oh,
on
man.
because mine is turned on.
Okay. All right. Well, look, we are gonna jump right into it. y'all know the usual spiel. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button if you're watching us on YouTube. It only takes a second. Leave that blue thumbs up because blue thumbs are cool. And hit the bell. Turn your notifications to all so you'll be notified when a new episode drops. So we are going to go straight into our viewer comments. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of this here conversation, all you have to do is leave a comment below. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's right at the bottom. I believe it's the same for Spotify. I am trying to get us on Apple Pod with video, but they say we're poor. We're broke. We one of them small podcasts. They're just like, we're not wasting the bandwidth. So I'm going to find other ways to get our beautiful faces out to the masses. So here we go, y'all. We have, as Helene would say, a dissertation by CEO of NXG Global Productions, Miss Lisa Waring. And Lisa said, hey, y'all, you got to take these doctors' charts with a grain of salt, especially if you're a woman. They don't properly account for our curves and body types. We all look different at 140, 170, etc. Like most things, it was not created with us in mind. And that was Lisa trying to have a full-fledged argument that she is not below average because she is 5'4", and she is above average woman height. That was a whole thing. She was having a whole argument on that. She goes on to say, Helene, I am very sweet. But if you push me, you might get a razor blade under all this milk chocolate. Oh, okay. You're telling on yourself. You're telling on yourself, Lisa.
Sweet razor blades, huh? Is that what we're doing? Okay.
Yeah,
Milk
I mean,
chocolate.
yeah. That must be a Jamaican Halloween treat. I don't
Where
know.
does Lisa look at herself and see milk chocolate?
I don't know. Well, what you trying to say?
That's another question.
Well, what shade is she? What
It's
kind
not,
of?
it ain't milk chocolate.
It's a bit
nigga.
lighter. I would say it's
A
a bit
bit?
lighter.
Okay,
Caramel?
kinda
Possibly.
mocha,
Yeah.
With some milk in
a
it?
little like mocha, a little mocha frap, a
I'm
mocha
pecan
frap.
tan. And
Okay,
nigga,
you
Nigga.
Me and Lisa are kind of like the same complexion, right? Kind of.
No.
No.
Oh
no, you're a little darker. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Are
You
you
would
trying
fail
to
the
say she's
paper
closer
bag
to
test.
me?
Oh no.
Yes.
No,
She's
no.
closer
Oh,
to
she
me.
just said yes.
Well, she
No,
just
Lisa-
has glasses
Closer to me.
on. So
Then milk chocolate? Is she closer to Brit than milk chocolate? Nigga, yes.
She's in between.
No, she's closer to me.
Oh
can
no,
see
Me
that.
and Lisa
hold
are the
on.
same complexion.
I can see that.
It's the Jamaican complexion.
Girl,
Okay,
shut the fuck.
I need you to stop. You need to stop.
I'm like
My
Mr.
God.
Roper.
Lisa also says, just looked it up. I'm actually taller than the average woman. Told
she's
y'all
not.
ninjas.
No, she's not.
The average woman of what country? Asia? That's the only place that she's taller as the average woman.
The average woman is 5'5", right?
I thought it was 5'5".
And Lisa
She's
ain't
5'4".
broke 5'4".
Well,
Nigga, stop, cut it out.
Still
Stop it.
taller than me.
That's not the average woman at all.
You hear me?
y'all trying to say Lisa bite size? Well, she did
She
say milk
is.
chocolate.
She's
Well,
snack
she's a hurt.
size. If she's
Oh,
milk
my
chocolate,
goodness.
she's snack size.
Got you. All right.
There you
Well,
go.
she also okay, and nothing wrong with that. Now she continues to say, "I still love Tia and Tamara. I just wish Tamara hadn't allegedly begged her husband to be with her. She's better than that. I don't know that whole situation. I just
Oh,
know
I
I
don't
didn't
know
Tamara.
hear
that
that
either.
she begged him to be with her. Wait, which one
Wasn't
is
that on there? Sure.
Tamara
that
is
Tia?
the white
Tamara's the one
husband,
married to the white guy.
and Tia is the black one.
Yeah.
Oh no, really? I didn't
Wait,
hear that.
Who has
Wait,
the mold?
Tamara- wait,
It's Tia.
Tamara's getting
Where did they
divorced?
ever say that?
I don't know. Right.
Well, they're not getting divorced. Tia got divorced from
Tia
her
already
husband.
divorced, yeah.
Yeah.
Tia is
Tamara's
the
still with her
parenting of
husband.
Corey
And she's saying
Harter.
That's what I
Tia
thought.
begged. She's saying Tia begged that man to stay.
Tamara.
No, Tamara begged her husband
Oh,
to
the
be
white
with her.
man. She begged the white man.
Yeah.
To be with her?
You know what? She might have
She's
mentioned
got
that
the-
on
she's
one
got
of them
the
talk
mold.
shows.
Tamara's
Okay,
got the
Tamara
mole.
had the mole. Okay. So, oh well. Sister, I guess. Okay, I'm sorry. I was also an Amanda fan until the Insecure beef. I believe some of her issues are legitimately due to the industry, but she is the common denominator overall and trips herself up.
Bingo.
That part.
All right.
Bingo.
God damn, I guess it's unanimous. You're a fuck up, Amanda.
And she
Cheyenne-
was great back in the day, but she is a victim of her own hype.
But the question is, what back of the day you talking about? When she was Amanda
Oh,
Diva?
girl talk.
Oh, okay. Because I liked her when she was Amanda. I still like Amanda Seals, but
She
I mean,
was
it is
cool
what
up
it is.
until she got off of Insecure. Because even while
She
she
became
like,
bitter.
and I'm not even saying immediately after Insecure, because
Yeah.
she was doing that like whatever type of game,
Smart,
like
funny.
around the country game show thing and
Yeah,
all of that and shit like that.
smart,
that was
black,
cool.
and funny.
But when she got off of, was it the Talk that she was on?
Was she on the talk or the
yeah.
Talk, yes, she was.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When Juicy Smollett was on, that whole incident happened, and it's like, I don't care if he lied, I'm still gonna support him, and this just should highlight issues. I'm like, ma'am, come on.
Oh, wow.
Not juicy.
Well, I
Yes.
mean, look,
He's a French actor. Yeah.
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smooth, yeah.
I used to listen to her podcast. It was good.
Me too.
It-
I did.
yeah,
too.
Do you
was.
know
I
that
watched
Juicy
some of her stuff.
Smollett is dating what you call it from Queer Eye?
Which one?
Oh, a
The
white
black
man?
one. The black
No.
one.
Wait,
Oh, with the talk show?
Ramo?
Yes, Karamo.
Karamo?
And
No.
Juicy are, they are a hot new couple.
No. Why
I'll
would
believe it.
Ramo do that to
He was
himself?
my
Look it up.
favorite. Nah.
Look it up.
Well,
Well,
shut your
it is
vagina
two
and call
beautiful
me
men,
Daphne.
I'll say that.
Hey, who's the bottom?
Juicy.
Juicy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's gay politics.
Interesting.
Oh, it's
Speaking
it's
of Cheyenne
obvious.
Bryant,
I would
okay.
watch that. They
Ah.
made a porno. I would definitely watch that.
stop.
See?
Yeah,
Lisa
yeah.
went
Oh, you
on to
can't
say,
s-
"Hey,
It's blurred. We can't see it.
okay." Lisa went
Chocolate.
on to say, "Cheyenne is what happens when
shit.
you've lied. You've lied so successfully that you start to really believe your own BS. Delusion is its own sickness." She also goes on to speak on, if they're not easing off Kev on stage, they're certainly not going to give pastors any slack. People are human. It's not fair to expect them to live up to whatever concept of perfection people have in their heads. But the world is messed up, and so are the people in it. This one is for Rhea. Blue Ivy for VP. Rhea always manages to bring Beyonce into the conversation. Leave it to Brit to pick a Black Panther. Yes.
I was
That
thinking
America-
my minister of communication is going to be Chuck D.
Ma'am, mute her.
I would allow it. I would
you
allow
won't allow
it.
Chuck D
Girl, the rhyme animal, the uncannibal, the public enemy number one.
as the
506
minister of communication. This is how this nigga gonna be
Girl.
talking to foreign dignitaries.
Put your guns down. Yes. Here we go again. You're damn right. Yes.
But he comes with Flava Flav. It's a package
No,
deal.
no, now you fucked up.
No, now you
now
lost
you
us.
have fucked up. You lost.
I
Now you
don't
lost
know.
us.
Y'all talking that hot shit. Flav was all over the Olympics as an ambassador. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
So was
he,
Snoop.
He helped out the swim team.
Fuck Snoop.
He did.
He
did help the
sponsored
swim team.
them.
No.
He's a
I-
real American.
just
I
joking.
can see Flava Flav being in the White House. I'm not mad.
I would
Flavor
love.
Flav.
He comes.
Foofy.
Foofy foo. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
He
Oh
shows
my
up.
God.
To,
Think of
he's
it.
meet-
He could call all of his exes and they have a little pod show. It'd be like Bridget Nielsen and all of
I
them
Love
bitches
New
from
York.
Flavor of Love.
New
York.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin comes back.
Spitting on people and shit. Fuck that shit.
No.
That
I would
nasty bitch.
love to see. I
do
would
not
love to
need
see
New
Chuck
York
D
in
and
the
Flavor
White
Flav.
House.
Yeah, oh, no,
Nigga,
well,
yes we do.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we have
do.
Monique,
I
we
love
got
New York.
Melania. We can't get any worse. We
That
got
part.
Melania. I mean,
Well, that's
just
true.
saying.
You
Lo-
got the prostitute, so I mean,
True.
True.
Laurie
can't get no worse than a
Loomer,
prostitute in the White
jigsaw
House.
looking face. Yeah, Laurie Loomer goes to the White House every waking day. So
Actually, you
I think-
can get worse than a prostitute in the White House. You can get Trump.
Well, we already got that. So
Yeah, we
Well,
already got
That's
that.
worse than a
Yeah,
prostitute in the White
pedophile.
A
House.
rapist,
At
At least a
pedophile.
prostitute
Yeah,
does her job.
rapist, pedophile.
Right.
Oh.
That is true.
Oh, we just calling out the charges. But you know what? You're right. You can't knock it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna lie. Why
and this-
lie?
We can't lie.
I
We just
agree.
can't. Well, she ends and says, "Well, I've regressed back to dissertations." Yes, you have. But she ends it and said,
when did she
"I
ever
love you
not?
guys." Last time, she had a very short one. It was only one paragraph.
Nigga, very short. I was gonna say very short.
three
For
sentences.
Lisa was like long as shit. Still,
Yeah, but she's a writer, so that's her thing. All right, thank you, Lisa. We appreciate
you,
it
Lisa.
as always.
We love
We
you.
love you for it. Yes, we do. Even though many of them are calling you bite size and midget,
Snack size.
snack size, excuse me, you still walk like a woman that's 5'8". There you go. And you got hands of a man 6'10". All right.
Part.
And I mean, they're strong. They're strong. If you felt her love taps, they are very strong. Helene is still healing from the bruising, as
I
well
am.
as Jazz.
Helene ain't one to talk. Helene be bruising people too.
And breaking
First of
legs.
all,
Helene, no,
mind your
breaking,
business.
breaking bones.
Yep.
She is
Yep.
breaking said bones. All right. Well, viewer comments are done, and we are going to move now to our random chats of blackness, aka This Week in Black. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a story for Rhea and Rhea's God or goddess,
Oh, God.
if you will.
Where's my phone?
Bonk, baby.
Such a hater.
Britt can't wait not to listen to this.
Right?
Ah.
Not only will Blue Ivy Carter become the vice president when Rhea works her way up to the top of the White House, and I'm saying in a legal manner, but her mom is out here getting everybody nice and tipsy. I just want to say congratulations to Beyonce for
Congratulations.
That's what she's been waiting for. She didn't feel fulfilled until she heard you say congratulations.
Oh, wow, Britt.
Britt, damn.
Who hurt you? Who
Like,
hurt you?
Such a hater from way back.
What's going on, Britt? What's
She
wrong?
hates
Huh?
black excellence. That's the only logical explanation. Wow.
Damn. Good.
Because
Look at Rhea.
because I dislike Beyonce. I hate all black excellence whatsoever.
Yes,
I don't
you do.
care.
You do.
Fuck the
It's
Obamas,
a major,
right?
it's
Oh,
a
my
major
goodness.
character flaw, and I've learned to live with it. So let's move on.
But I'm sorry. Continue on.
Okay, look, it just straight up, it's a quick congratulations to Miss Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter for becoming the sole owner of Sir Davis American Whiskey. Now, I do have a question. Ray, I might be able to answer it because she has
Yes.
been Beyonce's publicist for the past, I don't know what, ever. Is that Sir's full name, Sir Davis?
No,
Oh,
it's
is it-
named
his
after
name's
her
just Sir?
grandfather, who was a
Oh.
prohibitionist whiskey maker, or excuse me, moonshine maker.
China. Oh,
So,
okay.
Sir for her son, and then Davis for her
Davis.
ancestor.
Was that on Matthew's side? Was that her?
I don't know because it's Hogue. I'm gonna say it was Matthew's side because
Okay,
Tina's side is all Creole names.
right.
So
whoa,
Hogue is like a
whoa.
regular
You like
American
know
name.
her like that? Like you know her like that?
Of
I'm
Yo,
a
course.
we just
What
fan.
said
you talking about?
that
I'm
is
a
the
fan,
fan and
I'm a
publicist.
fan.
Damn.
She is
I'm
a
a
freaky
Look how
ass nigga.
beautiful she looks.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. She looks just like she always looks.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, y'all are sad. But anyway, I thought that was really cool.
It is
She
cool.
bought out the shares that was owned by Moet Hennessy out of France.
LVMH. Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy. Say the whole name.
Oh, girl.
So
I
no
know
one is
these
mistaken.
Like a
hoes.
Tribe Called Quest. Nigga say the whole thing.
Oh no, the way they
So I
did
am
it
gonna
was
say I'm
Moet
proud of her.
Hennessy.
I'm proud of her. I
Yeah,
want to
Don't
see.
give your phony pride in
Man,
her.
shut up. I am proud of her. I wouldn't fucking say it. I am proud of her for the fact that this is a wealthy Black woman who is putting her stamp in a corporate world, and I'm proud of her for that. The
She's
more
the
we have,
first
the better
Black
off we
I'm just
may
gonna
be.
scroll.
woman owner of a major liquor brand.
Okay. Well, good for her.
So
I mean, good for her. Four
she
Loko.
basically, I'm gonna kill this.
For Loco.
Four Loco.
Said
Oh,
Four
wow.
Loko.
Wow. If Beyonce took over Four Loco, I would just say, okay, the world is
That would
over.
not
It's done.
that would not fit with her branding.
Oh,
You know
but
who
the
can take over
Bayhive
for
would drink.
Loko?
Who?
Glow.
Young Miami,
Glorilla, the young Miami.
Sexy Red.
Sexy
Yeah.
Red.
Oh,
Red.
yes.
Yeah.
Sexy
Jason-
Red for sure.
Jason would love that.
Jason would have posters of Sexy Red holding 4 Loco cans with one in the gooch.
Disgusting.
Um,
Disgusting.
Sukiana.
But then,
Dukiana.
I can see
well, she
Tiana,
yeah, because the way her piss already looks like 4 Loco, so
Mm-hmm.
we can
Oh,
run with that.
Lord.
Y'all
But
don't know
no,
that Sukiana video where she was pissing?
That's terrible.
Oh,
And
it
no,
was
I still
brown?
remember that because Araya
It
told
looks
us
like
all about
sewer,
it during it.
Sewer water.
But I think she tried to claim it wasn't piss. I think she tried to say she
Trifling
was
ass
squirting.
heifers.
No,
Yeah,
Like,
no,
well,
she
then
said
that's
it was
still
squirt,
unhealthy.
but it was so gross looking. Like, why would
That
you
ain't
even
no
post it?
better. That ain't no better.
Yeah. That shit look like the waters of Lake Minnetonka. What's going on? You don't know.
Nah, that shit look like the Mississippi
First
River,
of all,
nigga.
Apollonia
damn.
was pristine when she got out of the water. Well, it wasn't the waters of Lake Minnetonka. It was the
Exactly.
wrong lake.
Exactly. So, but no, congratulations to Beyonce. I didn't know she was the first. I thought the woman who used to own Uncle Nearest was the first, but come to find out there was shares. She had a controlling share, but it wasn't sole ownership. So congratulations to Beyonce on that accomplishment. Our next story is a pretty, I'd say, little fun story and a very sweet story. I want to give a huge congratulations and shout out to Philadelphia's own streamer and activist, Humble Zay, who completed his 3,000-mile walk from Philadelphia, well, from Pennsylvania to California. He completed it on June 29th, I believe. He's doing it for charity. I don't remember what charities because they don't speak of the charities, but I got a chance to watch when he took his first step across the border into California, man, and it was a wonderful thing. If you don't know who Humble Zay is, and I know a lot of you who are watching probably don't, he is an activist in the Philadelphia area. He does a lot of charity drives for his neighborhood and surrounding neighborhoods in the city. He had one charity where he walked from Philadelphia to Virginia in honor of the Underground Railroad or the Freedom Path, I think it was called during Black History, which raised money to send kids in the city to go to Disneyland or
How do
Disney
you
World.
spell
It's
his
one of the
name
Disney.
so people can look
Okay.
him up?
If you want to look him up, it is not how you spell humble. It is very streamer
What is there, a
spell.
V?
It's HM. No, it's HMBL ZAYY. I'm gonna bring up the
Yeah, I wouldn't have
story.
fucking found that because I've been trying.
Right. Well, if you do Humble Zay, like you spell humble and Zay, it'll automatically pick up. But if you actually want to check out the videos, it's really cool. Now here's one of the crazier things, and I actually watched it live, and that
That's
shocked
him.
the hell out of me. Yeah, that's Humble Zay. Really nice gentleman. He's done a lot for his community. But during his journey, he was in Indiana, and he was walking, and he got hit by a car
Oh, goddamn.
on the live
Wow.
stream.
Sure did.
And he was hospitalized for a month. But the beautiful thing was no life-threatening injuries, no broken bones or
that's
anything.
good.
Bruised. He was bruised up pretty bad. But he stayed in the hospital for a month, and that did not deter him. He said, to hell with that. I'm going to continue this journey. So shout out to you, Humble Zay.
Yes.
Um, as a matter of fact, you know what? I'm rude. Let's go ahead and give this man a round of applause for what he's done. Shout out to you, my brother. We appreciate it. And I guarantee you, the city of Philadelphia is definitely happy. Two great things happened to Philly. Humble Zay completes his 3,000-mile walk, and LeBron James is a 76er.
Is he
Boy,
really? I didn't hear
yeah,
that.
he
Oh,
He
signed
left
to
his
the
son behind.
yeah.
wow. Poor
They
Bronny.
gonna Bronny gonna be all right. He good.
He can't take him
He
wherever
gonna
he
be
go.
all right.
Yeah, he gonna be all right. But shout out to LeBron, $8 million for 2 years. That is not big,
Is that a
but
lot? That doesn't seem
no,
like a lot for
but
LeBron.
Mm-mm.
he doesn't
I
need
will
it.
do $2 million for 4 years at my best capacity. Bond.
Yeah, and the thing is, LeBron, I think he really does want to get that fifth ring, and Philadelphia is stacked, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. I'd love to see Philadelphia shine once again in basketball. They haven't had a championship since 1983 when Dr. J and the 76ers went and beat my Lakers as I cried as a little chubby baby. Um, so it'd be good for the city to have another.
73? You weren't alive.
I said 83.
Oh, 80.
76ers, 83.
Oh, I mixed it up.
Yeah, they beat the LA Lakers, and I think they beat. Yeah, they swept them, if I remember. It was the famous Moses Malone. Moses, when do you think you're gonna beat the Lakers? In 4.
Lakers info.
Say that again. In 4. We gonna whip them in 4. So yeah, they handed them their asses. So congratulations to Humble Zay. Keep up the good work and rest. You are allowed to rest. You've done the Lord's work, man. Congratulations. Get some rest. All right. Our final little old tidbit of black talk. I don't even like saying that. Whatever. Black chatting. Tuskegee University has come under fire as of late, and there is praise for what they are doing, but I think we should have a conversation on it. Recently, the president of the university sent out a welcome email and welcome letters to the incoming freshmen of this year, stating that while you are now a student of a prestigious historically black college and university, we got a dress code, baby, and y'all gonna have to follow this shit. Along within that dress code has sparked some drama. No do-rags in class, no bonnets in class. You cannot wear pajamas while you're in class. If you are going to job fairs or interviews that the university handles or any kind of university event, you will be dressed accordingly. Suit, dress, tie, look for the job. Basically, the president is saying straight off the top, here at Tuskegee, we breed excellence and we are preparing our students for what they're about to encounter in the world that we live in. Now, that's their outlook. And I do want to say, before we really get into this, Tuskegee is not a state-ran HBCU. It is a private university, and it does have the right to make dress codes and things of that nature. Now, with that being said, the controversy that a lot of folks are starting to say online is that Tuskegee and their dress code is very anti-black and it reeks of respectability politics. So, how y'all feel about that? Are they right about it? Or are they wrong about it? This is where we talk.
I just
You
want
want to go around the room, or are you gonna let
Oh,
us
yeah.
all just talk at once?
Well, yeah,
Where would you like?
does it really matter? Jazz.
So I'll say for me, my freshman year of college, I went to Benedict College, which was also a historical Black HBCU,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a private school. Freshmen's, actually, any regardless of where you were, you could not walk around in pajamas. You couldn't walk out of bed and then go to the calf or the class. That was their rule. I didn't like it, but I respected it because that was their rule. And of course, when you go into schools, they are trying to prepare you for the workforce out into the world. I completely understood it. And then after that, when I transferred, I kept
Mm-hmm.
that same type of logic. I never went to the calf, never went to class in no pajamas or anything like that. I made sure myself was presentable in front of my other professors. So I understand what they're doing with that and I respect it. The outrage, I mean, it's like it is what it is. But if you go into that university at the end of the day and beginning, you got to respect and follow their rules.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Britt. Oh, I'm sorry. Britt, then Mike, then Helene, then Monique, then Rhea. We'll do it that way. I'm going on how my screen is set up. So, Britt.
Two things can be true at the same time. If it's a private university, they can say pretty much anything they want as long as it doesn't violate your human rights. They can tell you what to wear because it's their institution. It's not a state-run institution. With that said, it's also very old school, and that's how it's always been in a lot of Black institutions. How you dress, as you know, reflects more than just the individual white guy who comes out of Harvard. He's taken on an individual level, so I also get that. But I will say that the corporate world is not the same everywhere. I work in the Bay Area, and Gen Z is in the corporate environment wearing crop tops, wearing, tiny mini skirts. Some chick had 6-inch heels on the other day with a short ass skirt. So if you think you're preparing them for the world is changing because it changes with every generation. Women couldn't wear jeans or pants in the workplace for a very long time. It will change. We may not like it, but it's going to change. And preparing them for the world means anything, because what we do here in the Bay does not mean that's what they do in, I don't know, New York. The East Coast is completely different. It's unacceptable there. So I
Well,
just
it's cold
think,
there as well.
right. Well, yeah, there's that. But it's a private institution. Then don't go there. If you don't like what they're asking you to do, do I think it reeks of respectability politics? Abso-fucking-lutely. I do. Do I think it's anti-Black? In the fact that it reeks of the respectability politics aspect, yes, I do. Do I think it is as anti-Black as people are saying? No. I just think it's pandering to the white majority is what this all is. But it's a private university, so they can.
Okay. Mike. Who
So,
has a do-rag?
Yeah. But no, they just for comedic purposes though. But just to have a point, private institutions
Wouldn't that mean it
absolutely
have
have
to be
the right.
funny?
What, say again?
Nothing.
No, what was that? I didn't hear you.
Go ahead.
No, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you?
No, I interrupted you, but you're good. I thought I was muted. Go ahead.
Okay, got you. I was just saying that with the private institutions, they have the right to do to say in terms of having dress code and everything like that. But the example that Jazz gave about when she transferred, that she still had that mentality of just having never going into there, is a sense of like, okay, well, if it's the same thing in the parent household where it's like, oh, I can do it in my parents' house, but if I go somewhere else, I gotta be, act accordingly. But then if something that is trained, over time, the level of decorum, how you carry yourself. I'm in a fraternity, and the same thing. Like even our advisors say, "Hey, I better not be seeing you out on campus in no do-rag or anything like that." And my chapter, we didn't. Like when it's like downtime or whatever, sure. But like if we're going out and going out to a private event or anything like that, we represent us. And I think the mentality for us as Black people is that we have to, start getting out of this. Oh, well, respectability politics. No, a lot of us don't respect ourselves. We don't respect each other. When I'm going to another black man or to a black woman, I want to make sure I'm presenting my best version of myself. And I don't. You can say we're the root of white supremacy or anything. No, I have respect for black people, so I should present my best self. And in the saying that, oh, I don't, you should not come out with a bonnet or a do rag. And much people are like, come on, man, you just tripping. No, I'm actually saying that you have value and you should carry yourself like you have value. Now people say, well, I have value if I have a do rag or not. We're not understanding. When we talk about being anti-black, we're gonna act like everything that's supposed to be black is better. No, that's not true. Like there's white trash, there's things in the Asian community, Latino community, anything that can say be derogatory that doesn't uplift them as a culture. But just because it's a part of our culture doesn't mean that that makes us a thriving people, wherever, right? And I feel that this is just a beginning of teaching our youth to carry themselves. And again, we always like to find a way to feel like, well, what's the root cause of this? Because, well, European standards of oh, well, I have locks, so that doesn't mean that I should not able to wrap my head when I can go to a job. But we're not talking about that. And even then, to a point what she was making about jeans, like, yes, there was a period where women, their dress code definitely was misogynist and definitely because of the patriarchy and everything and standards of not, constraining to what women and what they need to wear. But the simple aspect of this, of a private black institution, just saying, hey, listen, people, just don't come in and have your do-rag and have your bonnet out here. Because again, this complacency is very addictive, and its comfortability is very addictive in our culture, especially in our youth. And I'm just saying that I feel that for older generations, when they failed of not raising us properly to respect ourselves. I come from also Nigerian, and church culture. Like, hey, I better not be going to church and I'll be in, in my, like I'm in pajamas going into church. Like, no, I would. I'm just saying, just again, this is all black too. Black church. Say, hey, you better make sure you come dressed to impress, because you don't represent yourself. I don't go outside and represent myself anymore. I represent my family, my wife, my mother, and my father. And I think as much as we can connect things where, oh, what's the root of it? What is it? Probably respectability, politics from white supremacy, whatever. Sure, if you want to go down that lane, yeah. But I think for me personally, I don't view, because I want to not wear a do-rag when I'm going and presenting my best self as a form of white supremacy or something coming from white people. I just respect myself and I care about my image and who I represent bigger than me. So that's why I just feel like I think that's where they're implementing that policy, and they had to be more stern with it. I mean, I wouldn't enforce that policy, but I just feel like I understand where they're coming from. If that's we have to create an image of our institution of how we want to carry ourselves. I mean, it is what it is.
All right. Helene.
Has anybody asked the question as to why this is considered respectability politics? Like, I'm not understanding. Are we collectively as a people saying that white people are allowed to go to job interviews in bonnets and hat and do-rags and pajamas? Because the last I checked, they weren't able to do that shit either. Now, on a college campus, that might be a little different, but like we've already stated, this is a private institution and they can make their own rules. And they're not telling you not to be comfortable. They're just telling you don't wear shit that you buy in the pajamas section outside. Like, I don't understand why you can't change out of Tweety Bird pajama pants and put on some fucking sweats and leave your house. Like, what is the distinction between, oh, these are more comfortable? Like, are you serious right now? Because there's way more than just the whole pajama pants. Because I have personally, with my own two eyes, seen motherfuckers walking around in booty shorts and these little bitty spaghetti strap shirts and shit like that. And I'm like, why would you think that that is appropriate in the first place? And then secondly, you clearly are not comfortable, because when y'all walk around and you got your phones up here and you're holding your shirts and shit like this, and this how you're not fucking comfortable. So why would you wear it out of the house? You are clearly not comfortable because you keep hiding yourself and you're adjusting and pulling and doing this and doing that. You're not fucking comfortable. So I don't see how it's a level of comfortability. And the whole bonnet discussion, like, bitch, put a hat on, put a scarf on. Like, I don't understand why. I literally bought Ian a bonnet because he asked for one. I don't even own a fucking bonnet. Not to say that I don't probably need to, But I'm definitely now. Did I come from the era of the 70s where women were leaving their house in silk scarves? Sure, goddamn do. Still got my nanny silk scarf to this goddamn day. But am I leaving the house in said silk scarf? No. But have I left the house in said silk scarf? Yes, I have. Because at one point in time, and Monique can contest to this, we had to get Shirley Temple curls, and them curlers had to stay the fuck in. So we had to leave the house. But we found a way to do it that did not look sloppy or slovenly. To me, these bonnets look sloppy. They look slovenly. You're leaving your house looking sloppy and slovenly, but you want to be taken serious. And there's a monicum of understanding that I get, like, oh, the way I dress shouldn't matter. Possibly it shouldn't, but it fucking does. Because to me, it's letting me know that you, one, may not have common goddamn sense, and two, you don't know enough or have enough of an understanding to read the room.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not gonna fucking hire you. If you come to me as a hiring manager looking any kind of goddamn way, I'm be like, this bitch is dumb. Do you need to come in, like you just stepped out of a runway? No. But you need to come clean. You need to come presentable. And presentable and clean can be multiple things for multiple people. I don't think that you need to wear your best attire at all times, but don't come to me. And I just did a hiring a couple months ago for a job. I mean, I had motherfuckers coming with holes in their shoes and like hats on their head. Clothes were all kind of rumpled and this and that. One girl came with like a dirty shirt on, and then one had ma'am, where are you going? And I'm not trying to be in nobody's pockets by all means. Everybody doesn't own an iron anymore. You might not have access to something that you could do to clean clothes, but you could also preface it that job interview. Like I had one girl call me and say, um, Miss Henderson, I'm coming straight from work. I'm going to be in my work uniform. I work in an auto parts warehouse. I will have grease on my pants. By all means, I know you're coming from work. That's perfectly fine. But she prefaced the conversation to let me know this is my work attire. That's all you need to do. So, no, I don't think it's respectability politics. I don't think it's anti black because why is being black associated with being slovenly and sloppy? So, more power to Tuskegee. I wish more motherfuckers would do it.
Okay. Monique?
um, I grew up in Catholic private schools my entire education. So you had to wear a uniform. There were certain things you could wear and certain things you could not wear. So I don't understand why people mad that they're telling you what you can and can't wear. It's a school, it's their rules, and that's that. What's the problem? What's the argument? You don't like it, don't go. I hate bonnets. I despise them. They're despicable to wear outside of your house. Bonnets are made to protect your hair when you sleep. If you ain't sleeping, if you're not in your house, why are you wearing it? What you protecting? If it's raining, there's stuff to wear for your hair when it's raining. Put it on. There's umbrellas. There's raincoats. So you can't say you're wearing it to protect your hair if it's raining because there's things to protect your hair when it's raining. So wear it. Wearing pajamas when you're outside. Why? You're not in your house. You're not sleeping. Why are you wearing it? I think it's tacky. I think it's trifling. I don't get it. And I hate it. My grandmother comes from the time, and Helene noticed, and if she was alive, she'll sit here and tell you. When she walked on Canal Street, you had your hat, you had your gloves, you had your heels, you had your jewelry. You had to be presentable to walk up the street. Now you walk up the street looking like ghetto trash. Hoochie mama, thugs, your ass out, your titties out. You don't care what the fuck you're looking like walking up the street. And then you get mad when somebody approach you, say, hey, sexy mama, come give me that coochie, give me that pussy, give me something, and you get mad. But that's what you represent yourself like. That's what you look like. And everybody always want to throw the white man in the picture and say, you want us to act like the white man. You want us to pander to the white man. Ain't got nothing to do with you presenting yourself as a woman or as a man, as an adult. That's you. That's all you. Ain't got nothing to do with the white man. Leave the white man where they at. We got enough to deal with the white man for other stuff in this country. It ain't got nothing to do with you looking presentable, looking like a grown adult, presenting yourself as what you want us to present you, what you want us to call you. A hoe, a slut, trash, gutter trash, whatever. If you want us to look at you as an upstanding person, then present yourself as an upstanding person. You want somebody in the workforce to hire you, to respect you, present yourself as that. Point blank, period. Stop blaming Whitey for everything. It ain't their fault for everything. It's their fault for a lot. But it ain't their fault for everything. And what this college is doing has nothing to do with white people or trying to change the black history or the black culture or stopping you from doing something. That's not what it is. They're trying to make you better. You should want to make yourself better. Take off them damn bonnets, comb your hair, put your wig on, because half of your wearing lace fronts anyway. Put your wig on, go to class, put some tights on, put your crop top on, put your sweats on, put your sandals on, and go to class. Lay your clothes out the morning before and go to class. Simple as that. Like I said, I went to private school my whole education, and they told us what to wear. Hell, did you have a bonnet on when you went to elementary school and high school? No. You had to wear clothes when you went to elementary school and high school, so what's the difference between that and going to college? There's no difference. The only difference is your mammy and your daddy ain't there to tell you to do it. That's the only difference. You did it in high school, you could do it in college. Same thing. The only difference is you don't have your parents to tell you to do it. So if you did it then, you can do it now. Stop complaining. Just do it. Just do it. And I'm done.
All right. All right.
Can I just say I love you? I love you, Monique. I don't agree personally, but I think everything you said was amazing, and I respect it, and I completely understand, because when I am in Texas with my Aunt Bunny, I don't care how I dress or act out here, I am not acting like that, and I'm not behaving in that manner. So yes.
That's
But see, the
good.
thing is
That's
also
good. Don't act like
certain
that.
Oh, well, hold on, y'all. We got one more person. Hold on. Lord, I'm afraid that beautiful red sunshine must let us know how she feels. Rhea.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I love Monique, and I think that everything she said was valid.
Yes.
I agree. Um, I think that college is a preparatory step for the workplace. So I think that you should show up the way that you would show up for an interview in the workplace, or how you would present yourself in the workplace. So I agree with uh, their policy of no bonnets, no do rags, because I think that it becomes complacency and laziness when you just roll out of bed and go to class. I think that you're showing up for something that is teaching you how to be a productive member of society and to move on in your life as far as being part of the workforce. And as Helene was saying, like, if you have a job where you're coming to an interview after the job and you call and you say, listen, this is how I'm presenting myself because of XYZ, I think that should be taken into consideration. And you would never show up for a job interview in a bonnet. You would never show up for a job interview in a do rag. So why would you show up for class when you're actually learning how to be a productive member of the collegiate society and to go on to be a part of the workforce? You have to pay attention to the dress code. The dress codes in high school, whether you go to a parochial or a public school, there is a dress code, and you have to treat yourself in your body with decorum when you come into the school. So why would that change for college? I think that you should still adhere to that dress code that you learn from high school and bring it into college. And if they say, shut up, my daughter doesn't agree.
I know she's right.
No, she's not right.
She's correct.
She's not right.
Yes, she is.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with you. You came on and said that you understand their right to have the dress code because they're a private institution, and that's why I agree too. I'm not saying that if you go to a public or a community college that you can't show up that way, but I think you're doing yourself a disservice if you show up that way. I think you should always look your best when you're leaving the house.
I think everybody's forgetting one specific point. The corporate environment is not the same across the country.
I'm not done.
So when you say...
I'm not done.
I'm just saying it's not the same. That's a fact.
But you're interrupting me.
Okay.
But you started talking to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I was talking
You made a mistake there, Rhea. But
you were talking to me, so you invited me to
acknowledge her, Ray.
Anthony.
Mute her!
All right. Everybody calm down. Ain't nobody telling y'all to change your clothes. This is just a topic. Rhea, continue, and then we'll have free form.
Would you show, since I'm talking to you, Britt, would you show up to an interview with a bonnet on?
I think
no, I'm asking you a question. It's a yes or no.
Yes or no.
Show up to an interview with a bonnet
No,
on.
and I'm going to say why I'm saying no. I think there is a distinction between class and an interview. I don't think they should tell them that they can't in a public institution. Private is different. But no, would I show up with a bonnet here? Actually, it depends on where. This is the Bay Area where people
live in
are
California.
at my job in crop tops.
You live in
right.
La La
That's what I'm
Land.
saying.
Okay,
like the rest of the country.
I'm saying to you, a person who's looking to get hired to a job knows the difference between showing up presentable and showing up like they rolled out of bed.
What do you consider
You don't show up
presentable?
like you're rolling out of bed. When you wear pajamas,
it depends
and
on
a
where I'm
bonnet
interviewing.
That you
it
use.
depends on where I'm interviewing.
I'm sorry,
hold on,
I have never seen
You asked me
anybody
a
show up with a
question, I
fucking
answered.
bonnet to an
Hold on.
interview. You just don't do that.
Okay, let me interject right quick. Give me 1 second, Mike. I see you. Here's the thing. It does depend on the workplace culture. Britt is right on that.
But you don't know the workplace culture until you get the job.
Hold on. Thank you, please. I'm trying to respect everybody. Usually they'll tell you during the interview or when they say, okay, you got the job. This is what we do. They give you your handbook, and the handbook, it tells you everything. But again, if you are going for that job, whether you see people who are already working wearing pajama pants and bonnets or whatever, you still would have to think, go in dress presentable, because you don't have the job. The job is not yours.
Exactly.
You may not have to go in with a full 3-piece suit, tie, whatever, dress, heels, but
you have to have your hair
It depends on the job, the industry.
But again,
I'm sorry, if I need to hire 7 dudes to dig a ditch, I don't care. I don't showing up in a suit.
Okay, number one.
No, you don't have to wear a suit.
I'm just gonna say this. I have an uncle that runs construction. None of the guys he interviewed came in with pajama pants or do-rags. Them cats came in, and I'm telling you this, Britt.
I'm in construction. Yes.
California is a different beast than Louisiana.
It ain't that goddamn different. Come on.
No. What I'm saying is, you go for a job here, and you think, oh, well, I worked in California. I could walk in with a mini skirt and this, that, and the other. They're not going to give you that job.
Right. It depends on the region, the area, and what
that's
is
what I'm
acceptable
saying.
there.
But I'm saying to you, when you have the job, it's different than when you are interviewing for the job. You're not going to show up in an interview looking like you just rolled out of bed, or you're not going to get a second look. Once you get the job and it's laid back, like I live in Florida, you can wear flip-flops to work if you fucking want to.
One of my coworkers interviewed in a crop top,
but
and
you're not going to get the job,
and
you're not going to get a second look.
No, but she got the job for a reason.
If you show up in a bonnet in pajamas. It's just like you're gonna walk in like I said, I work at a very laid back place. You can wear t-shirts and jeans, flip flops, shorts.
Britt, why are
It
you
doesn't
moving
matter.
the goalpost to talk about mini skirts and this? We're talking specifically about sleep attire.
Bonnets and
Tuskegee is
And I
talking about
also
sleep
said
attire.
that I think school,
No, you said
college, I said it depends on where the job is.
there
what
is
the
no
is.
job on this planet, Britt. I don't give a shit if it's on Timbuk2, it's in California, it's in Montana. You are not showing up in sleep pants and a bonnet for a fucking interview. I don't give a shit if you're digging ditches or if you're talking to the goddamn CEO. We are talking specifically about bonnets, do-rags, pajamas, pajama pants, sleeping attire. We're not talking about mini skirts and halter tops. We're talking specifically about sleep attire. No job, and I can categorically say no job is hiring you if you walking off the fucking street in a bonnet and pajamas.
Absolutely.
Can I also
Not
ask,
a one.
has anybody seen anybody in a do-rag or a bonnet as their profile picture on their LinkedIn?
No.
Fuck no.
So, it's just like when it's just like, what is business casual versus casual? We know what that shit is. You can look it up. ChatGPT knows what it is. So everybody pretty much knows presentable, even if it's not fully on business. Dress pants and a dress shirt to where not really showing too much cleavage to where you go in there like, this is the kind of job that I want. I'm not rolling out in pajamas to go to a job interview. Because my thing is just like your first impression is the one thing that sticks with everybody when they first see you.
Right.
So, it's just like you can go in there with flip-flops, do-rag, mini crop top, but that person that came in looking professional, talking articulate, that's just
job.
like, right, exactly.
I will 95% agree with you on the interview bonnet, pajamas specifically. And the 5% is left for the possibility that there might actually be a job out there. We don't know every job. So 5%.
Yeah, it's called a strip
95%.
club.
Yes, it's called.
Nigga, even in strip clubs, you ain't walking
You
in a
still gotta
bonnet.
come in.
But
I was about to say, you still gotta
But
come in.
in regards to a
And I
job
can vouch for
interview
that
with
because
a
I worked at
bonnet,
Hustler.
That's what I was going to say. Monique worked at Hustler
I worked at Hustler, and I could tell you on Bourbon Street.
Yes.
So I know for a fact you can't even walk in there to get no job wearing no bonnet and no pajama pants.
I will
can't
agree
even
with
do
you on
that to
that.
slide down
If
the
it comes
pole.
specifically to bonnet and pajama pants, I agree with you 100%.
That's the
No,
argument.
That's
Maybe
That's
if
the
you work at a
argument.
Can I
sleep
agree?
study.
Can I agree,
Sleep
please?
study.
I don't think you could show up to the interview for a sleep study either in your pajamas and a bonnet.
I'm ready.
Oh,
I'm ready to go night night.
Really?
But I'm agreeing with you. You are correct when
I
it
thought
comes
you
to
dressed for the job.
pajamas and a bonnet. I agree. No place is going to even interview you. I agree. Everything
That's the
else I don't
argument.
quite agree, but that I completely agree with you. You're right.
Okay, so yeah, because that's the whole concept. It's not about the mini dresses or the crop tops or the 6-inch pumps. Fuck you, do whatever you want. It's about you're going into class wearing bed attire. Now,
But I don't
hold
have
on,
a problem with that. I
okay,
don't.
but that's
University
your,
does.
the universe.
Right.
But here's the thing, and this was the best statement ever said. If you want to wear that shit, take online classes.
Right. Or go to community
You remember
college.
those things like ITT Tech where they were like you could even do your classwork in your pajamas.
Everest
Stay your ass
University.
at home.
I went
Because
to
the-
college in 1992, and back then pajamas were also sweats were considered pajamas. You didn't walk anywhere in sweats. People are in sweats all day in class. I don't, probably because it was a small institution, but it was a private college. They didn't care.
and well, but again, that is on the college. That's the college
a 2-year
administration's
school.
way
That's
of
why
running
I
things.
said, because this is a private
It wasn't
institution,
not
they can
a
say whatever they
prestigious-
want.
It wasn't a prestigious university, though, Brett.
Well,
was a
it don't matter if
2-year
it's
school.
prestigious or not.
Okay,
But
I
here's
know
the
school
thing.
wasn't
And
prestigious.
hold
The one I went
hold
to
on,
wasn't
everybody.
prestigious. It wasn't.
Okay, well, but again, it was their rules. Mike, I got you. I do want to say this. Public universities and institutions also can do a dress code, but it has to be approved by the board, by the state board. So if LSU, where I'm at, UL Lafayette, if they come in and say, hey, we don't want pajama pants, thong slippers, none of this stuff in the classrooms, if the board, if the actual board agrees and the state agrees, then it's banned. Cry, you could talk about freedom of speech, but freedom of speech only goes so far with dress. Um, but that's all I wanted to say. Mike, you had your hand up. Go ahead, my friend.
Yeah, I think also the part of this conversation is taking the school like out of it is a lot of us in our community don't like to be told what to do for someone else for the sake of a job interview or to be presented or be perceived like I have value. Because historically, obviously, we're told just by our mere existence we don't belong, or our mere existence we don't have value. Even when it comes to our hair, and into corporate America, all these conversations that we've had for years that there is merit where things have to change, and there's some things that things are just as a given in terms of what comes with professionalism. What I'm coming from, at least just how I was raised, is that I believe, Black people, I've seen it, that we are professionals, and I believe that much as I respect myself, I also respect you. A lot of people are like, well, I don't respect anybody else. You must give respect to get respect, right? That's what people say. But then some folks just like, I don't care. You should take me who I am. But that's not how the human nature works. You will perceive someone as more respectable value. Now, character and whether you're a good person, all that's out of it. What Jazz was talking about, first impression. Even in our youth, we're just in this age now where we just, accept me for who I am. Come as you are. Like, yes, but at the same time, how you carry yourself, there is consequences in terms of other people, how they're going to perceive you, white, black, green, or yellow, right? And I feel that in this conversation, it's just that much as taking white people out of it, right? I believe us Black people that we have a level of standards that we can hold to ourselves. And I know there's a level of professionalism and respect that we have that unfortunately we've been lacking to each other for the longest time. And I feel like this dress code being implemented just kind of just like, no, we're preparing you for the real world, but also Black people, come on, we got to do better. And I think that's the part where we're getting this tussle and wrestle because there are people saying, well, I shouldn't do it anyway. All right, but then just dealt with the cards you dealt with and then go ahead. And then it's unfortunate. And I don't want to make that argument there, but it's just that's what is the most like frustrating thing I feel people are kind of butting heads at in this conversation.
Okay. Well, if
Agree.
anybody else has
I
something
absolutely
else to
agree.
say, all right.
I do.
So, go ahead, Monique, by all means.
I do. I think people forget the actual history of this college, like the reason this college was built.
I wanted to speak on that. Go ahead, you can have it. Say
it.
Tell them, Monique.
Because Black people was not allowed in colleges, and this was a place for us to be able to educate ourselves and learn. And if you see the pictures of people when they was going to this school, how they looked, how they dressed, so clean cut, professional looking. I mean, debonair, just beautiful. And you look at how people look now. And a lot of people like to say so old fashioned. It's just so old fashioned. And we like to throw out how times change and how things evolve. But why does things have to evolve so much? Why does it have to change like this to this point where we're going to class in pajamas? Yeah, things evolve. We know that. Evolve for the good. But why does it have to always evolve for the bad so bad? Why we can't honor the people who built this school for us, who made this school great for us by going to class looking presentable like the people before us went to school in class looking presentable. Honor them. Don't fight. Don't fight against them. Honor them and go to class looking presentable like they did. Respect the legacy of this school. This should not be this big of a deal. Really think about the history of the school, not your hair and just your comfortability because you don't want to go to a 7 a.m. class and have to get dressed. You're thinking about yourself, but you're not thinking about the bigger picture, the history of the land and the school that you are actually in. That's what's more important. That's how I think about it. That's how I feel about it. Think about the legacy of the school, not your pajamas and your bonnet.
Beautifully said.
Yes, agree.
Oh, and one last thing for the addendum. There was a major question on well, what about people who have to wear like kufis or hijabs and things of that nature?
Oh, that doesn't
That
count.
is not well, thank you, Rhea.
That's
I
different.
I was
That's
all
different.
right.
That's
Well, no, 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 no,
religion.
no,
That's
no. Well, I was trying to say what the school was saying. The school is
What is
not
it?
looking at it on a religious or cultural aspect. And as the president said, we that is not even a part of the conversation. That
Right.
is a part of a culture, as in part of a religious status. He said, but if you can prove, now this wasn't him, this was someone of the administration. If you can prove that your bonnet and your do rag has cultural as well as religious significance,
Nigga, stop
we
it.
will work with you. No, but they said it
Stop it.
jokingly, but they made sense. But we gonna have to put a pin in it because again, there are bigger fish to fry. But at the same time, if you know the history of Tuskegee University, which was founded by Booker T. Washington, his whole outlook was about getting black folks into the workforce of America, which meant, yes, you will not be wearing overalls. You will be wearing suits. Women, you will be wearing dresses. Yes, it brought a drama and a beef between him and W.E.B. Du Bois. But again, I guess you got to err on the right side of history because it didn't matter anymore because that school produced a lot of folks in the workforce and in different big industries. So, hey, does it really hurt you not to wear your do rag in class
It's
At
just
all.
lazy.
or your bonnet or your PJs? I mean, that's just me. I'm not a fan. I don't do it. I'm not going to force you to do it because I don't own the institution. But if the institution is saying this is the dress code, you got to run with it. There's folks from the student government that are using this and saying, "Oh no, y'all made this a big issue and not the issue of housing or the issue of maintenance that's already in the dorm rooms and things like that." And someone answered back and was like, we've already handled that, but if you want to continue to make noise of it, go for it.
Hmm.
But we shall see how this school year runs because I wouldn't be mad about somebody telling me not to wear a do rag. I'd be pissed like people are pissed at Howard University that didn't get to be enrolled with the shit that happened with
Mm-hmm.
them. Over
Exactly.
500 students got unenrolled.
Mhm.
But I feel bad for them, but I do understand when the university said, y'all should have read your letters.
I mean, they
We
should have.
told y'all how to handle the financial aid. But the good thing is, I believe even half or a little over half have been re-enrolled. So that's good. So we'll see how that goes. In Tuskegee, good luck. I think there's some other HBCUs that are going to be jumping on that as well.
Yep.
And we'll see where it goes.
It
We'll
says about
see
200
where it
have been
goes.
re-enrolled.
About 200? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that goes as well with Howard. So good luck HBCUs because your president is not going to give you the funding that you thought you were going to get when y'all was out there laying hands over him in the White House. All right. Our main topic of this episode here, I want to talk about Hollywood and the paper bag test because things are heating up with this new movie called Children of Blood and Bone.
Wait a minute.
But
Hold on.
there you go. You fail.
Damn.
You get watermelon. You can't eat the cantaloupe.
You know what? This is my summertime color though.
Yeah.
But it's not your all the time color. It's not
Put me
your
back
all
in
the time color.
January. Give me back in January. I bet I passed that motherfucker.
She passe blanc. Give
Yep.
her some cantaloupe. But yeah, there has been a lot of insanity going on. Jazz, Mike, y'all are in y'all are movie reviewers as well as critics. The situation, I know the biggest situation right now is the upcoming movie Children of Blood and Bone, which the creator of said books basically said she does not want to have nothing to do with the upcoming movie. But there has been controversy over the choosing and the casting of what I hope I say her name right. Amanda? Is it
Amanda
Amanda
Sternberg.
Amanda
Stenberg.
Stenberg. Okay.
Stenberg.
Okay. And the fact that she is not of the right hue to be a part of the cast, she should be more darker tinged. Which also brought back the dramas of Halle Berry as Storm. I forgot who else they brought up. Here's my thing.
Zoe Saldana.
She's not even American.
Zoe Saldana. Wait, who's not American?
Amanda
Amanda?
Stenberg.
Oh,
She's
okay.
Denmark.
Oh, so she's
Ian.
is it
She's
Danish?
Danish.
Is it She's Dane. Okay, well here's the beauty of it. Most of the cast ain't African,
Right.
so
That's right.
I mean, it's the same drama we're having with Black Panther at one point. But with this in the colorism conversation, should we be getting past this, or should we still be making this known? Because I think for every Halle Berry, every I'll put her name in Amanda, what's her name? Seals.
Amanda Seals.
Lisa Bonet, for every Persia White. We do have, Angela Bassett. We have Issa Rae. We have, Viola Davis,
Jamie Lawson,
Lashana
Lynch,
Jodie Turner, Lashana Lynch. So why has it become a big deal again?
Because Amanda Stenberg would not be an African if the Children of Blood and Bone is set in Africa. She would not be a full African.
Okay.
So I can see why there is controversy around her being cast, because everybody else is a dark-skinned African.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not.
Okay.
She's my complexion, but I think isn't she biracial?
Her father is Danish, I think, but she is an American actress. She's from Los Angeles.
How is her character described physically in the book?
All of them are dark-skinned characters.
Then I don't see why she would be why they would have a light-skinned actress.
And unfortunately, I feel for Amanda. Now, this is the thing. There's parts of, that you benefit from the system, but also knowledge when you have the decision to step out of said role, knowing this does not make sense for me to be a part of it when you did it before, because she was supposed to be Shuri for Black Panther. And you look at Angela, Chadwick, all of them, like, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, right. She's like, I'm going to opt out. And then we got Letitia and everything. Now, just narratively, just look how things would have been if played out. If Amanda was that, she would have been the current Black Panther. It just would not go well. The hate you gave, again, very political story and everything. Mm-hmm. But again, she has been a lot in roles in mainstream media. The Acolyte, stuff for, a lot of backlash online and everything. And I don't wish that on any Black actress, biracial, whatever. I don't wish that on anybody. Now, when it comes to the author, if you've seen the video on TikTok of her fully explaining on this about the entirety of the project, now knowing this is Paramount, I'm not surprised. Avatar has done this before, where creators just was not on board with the vision, with a project turning live action, whatever. But this is a little bit different, where I have a little issue with the creator, because you're also going against Amanda. I don't know what this young lady has done other than text messages you revealed of telling her, do not call me, don't text me, or this. And I'm like, just from Black woman to Black woman, it's just that I don't think it's the best light. Like, you can get on the studio heads to say, hey, you poorly represented my project, instead of actually going on any of the actors for doing a role in said project when there's other people when this movie hasn't even come out yet. Are you actually going on social media to display actual abuse and put names to people like this person did this, that person did that, or are you under a current NDA, which by the looks of what you already done, you already broke it because you're speaking on this. So there shouldn't really be no NDA. And are you just there just to slander the project before it even comes out, which there directly impacts the actors involved on this film? That's my issue I have with the creator, because not saying you can have any right in protecting your brand and the story that you created that has impacted a lot of people and were fans of your story. Damn, my camera went off, but I'm still here.
Okay.
That was a white supremacy on that. Anyway, that was I'm just saying that I wish that we have proper care with black actresses in this story and in this project, because two things can be right at the same time. Where, all right, they're poorly representing my film, but what did the actors individually have done to you that disrespected you? Did she call out your name? Did she didn't give a damn or whatever? I don't know what, but that's where I'm currently confused at with this project coming from Paramount.
Okay, because I will say in the interview she said it was that the execs and the higher ups know exactly what's the problem. I don't think we're gonna get the whole story on what happened on set, but the conversation even went in more into the comic book realm, because there were people who were upset that Aaron Pierre got the role of John Stewart in the new Lantern series. And Aaron Pierre is a lighter shade brother with green eyes, which makes it easier for the special effects. They don't have to put the green glint.
That's why they said that's our guy.
That's our guy. His eyes are already green. Huzzah!
He should have looked like the last movie I saw. He looks nothing like Aaron Pierre. He's very.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. They made John look very hardcore military, and lines and things like that. But even
he
at
was
that
not
point,
light skinned with green eyes. Is what
right.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the anger. That's the anger. A lot
But
of
Aaron Pierre is a full black man. His parents are both black.
But the character isn't drawn to look like him.
But there's nothing. John Stewart is just a black man. It doesn't. The Green Lantern Corps, the Green Lantern, it doesn't specify that. There's never been anything that I can recall off the top of my head that said that Green Lantern John Stewart was specifically a dark-skinned black man. It just said he was a black man.
True.
But it does not play. Him being light or dark doesn't really play into the Green Lantern role. He just needs to be a black man. Whereas you've got a story that's set in Africa with these people of this land, of this particular region, of the family that looks like this, and then you have this one outlier.
Amanda.
It doesn't quite look
right.
Well, and that's not
maybe
to say,
she's
and
from
that's,
South
and that's
Africa.
not to, and that's what I was gonna say. That's not to say that we don't come in all shades within a family. Let me preface that before motherfuckers start jumping on that shit. But she does not now, and that's what I was gonna say, because I read the first book years ago, and I don't know which part she's playing, because there's one where the part is that the girl specifically is lighter than everyone else.
Okay.
But it doesn't say that she's half white. So
she's playing Amari. That's the character she's playing, Amari.
Yeah, I read that book so goddamn long.
I know. Because the way they have her in the trailer, she's like sitting in a council. And there's a council of
and if I remember correctly, she's supposed to be the one. Yes. Then that's the case. Then she is just it gets talked about lightly that she's just lighter than the others.
Okay.
As to kind of why she's on the council.
Okay, so she's basically in the right spot. She's
kind of sort of
pretty much playing the right role. Okay, I got you. But again, with like I said, this whole topic really is the paper bag test, because Hollywood has been notorious for it. Especially and look, I guess I'll be the elder. This goes back all the way to Birth of a Nation. This goes back even to the days of Oscar Michaud when he used to do his movies. It's the interpretation of what shade of that actor, and that's the role you'll play. If you really think about it.
I had this conversation weirdly, like a week ago, and the consensus basically came up that for a very long time, Hollywood, when they wanted to say a black actor, they went as light as possible to make them acceptable. They look closer to me than they did Araya. And then at some point, the pendulum swung as it should. And it has swung over to where it's course correcting. So, I mean, I think that at this point, it should be the character, how the character is written. You should adhere to it, especially in the black community, because we have a tendency to take Zoe Saldana and stick a prosthetic nose on her rather than an actress, and darken her rather than an actress who actually looked like the character because she's a palatable black woman. And that's a reality. And so I do think that when we purposely lighten up a character, we're hearkening back to that bullshit. And I don't think we should do that.
Right. But they also
white Hollywood does it for us. We don't need to do it to ourselves.
Well, but they also use the whole thing of the it girl or the it guy.
Right, because white Hollywood also cast Denzel Washington as a biracial in Carbon Copy in 1982.
Right?
So that was weird.
But they are dark-skinned biracials, though.
There are.
But that's not what we perceive.
Yeah.
That's not what was supposed to happen.
But how do we know that? Why are we? And I see both sides of it sometimes. I understand it a little bit, but why are we just assuming that Hollywood is automatically casting light-skinned people just because they're light-skinned versus they came in red for this shit and they knocked it out of the fucking park?
That's my thing.
Why are we degrading their acting skills?
I think when
something that they can't control.
But I think it's when it's the obvious, like Zoe Saldana. I think that's incredibly fucking obvious.
Yes, that was dumb as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
They wanted a name for that movie.
Overly, when it's so glaringly obvious, they think we're so stupid we don't see it.
So my question is, what movie that stars Zoe Saldana outside of Columbiana did y'all go see in theaters?
No.
Because like,
guess who?
Burning Back didn't take that. Yes. Burning Back wasn't the first.
Guardians of the Galaxy I saw because of Zoe Saldana.
So I guess is Zoe Saldana a A-lister?
No.
Is she feeling?
She is.
She was.
She is.
She was.
I think she is because of Guardians. I think because she is Gamora. I think she is a A-lister.
I'll be honest. I don't think anybody went because you got Marvel fans, you got James Gunn fans, you have a lot of peelings onto that to where it's like, okay, then you have
I
Zoe.
didn't go to see her.
Right.
I did.
So
I can only speak for myself. Yeah. I did because I like her.
Because I was just thinking, it's just like, you think, okay, I want to go see that person as a name. It's just like, okay, let's go ahead and cast him for this role.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jazz. I didn't hear your question. Yeah, I thought you said, what Zoe Saldana movie did you go see in the theaters? And I was like, yeah, guess who? Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just like,
because of her. That's why she's
no.
Because it's just
I went for Bernie.
For me, like right now, Amandla, in my opinion, is not a A-lister. She's not filling seats.
No.
So casting her in a film to be like, okay, let's just throw her in there. You have casting directors.
I'm going for Viola. I'm going for Damson.
You got a whole list
Idris.
of names as to why you're going to go see it. Amandla's name is not in your top 5. She might not even be in your top 10. So my thing is, let's just like, when people are just giving her so much
I didn't even know who that was.
Like when people are giving her so much hate online, it's just like saying she shouldn't have took it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Brent, you live in California. You know how much the rent and stuff is to live. So telling somebody don't accept a job when it's just like, are you telling me not to go apply, even though you have a casting director who knows who's a good fit visually, and they decided to select me? So my thing is, if I'm applying for a job that's asking for 10 years experience and I only got 5, I'm still going to apply. Let them tell me no. I'm not going to tell myself no first. And Amanda is not out here pushing.
How your coworkers.
But that's something that you have to deal with. That's something that you have to deal with when you get into that position.
And this is the after effect of it.
Right.
I don't think, honestly, even though I live in California and I absolutely understand what you're saying, I get it. Living here, especially for actors, because you have to pay, you don't just get your money, you have to pay the people that work
Like your
for you,
agents
that
and all of
work
that
with
stuff.
you. Right. And a lot of them, they don't live in nice houses. They live in cramped apartments, even though they walk the runway and whatever it may be. But with that said, knowing the current climate, it might be better for your career to say no than to say yes.
But I
When
guess
you
Fuck the climate. I gotta pay rent.
But my thing is, do you know what her last project was? I can tell you if you
No,
don't know.
I completely understand. I understand why you're saying that. I understand why she did it.
Right.
I don't think it was a good move, but I get why she did it. Just because I have, this is what I think, doesn't mean I begrudge her. I get why she did it.
Yeah.
And maybe in her situation, I'd probably do it too.
The casting director is white.
Nobody thinks about the casting directors in these situations. Like they completely ignore the person who says, call that one. Because I'm sure multiple people went in and auditioned for that role.
Well, y'all do know Angela did go for Storm, right? For 2000's
Manla?
X-Men.
You talking about
No.
Manla?
Angela Bassett.
Angela
She
Bassett?
did read for Storm.
She's way too old.
No,
In
you talking about in the
2000.
early 2000s. It's
The original.
that one?
Oh my God.
Okay.
26
No.
years ago, pretty much.
Okay.
No, 26 years ago.
You're saying instead of Halle Berry?
Yeah.
She did read for it. Her and they said, I forgot the other ones because Bryan Singer with his silly stupid ass. He spoke on the women who did audition for Storm, and the reason they went with Halle is because one,
Her name.
it was her name, but Halle wasn't Halle Berry yet. She hadn't won the Oscar.
Yeah.
She was the black woman, black actress at the time. You can't tell me Halle outperformed Angela Bassett.
No, it's about
And-
what's going to bring in the money. They're not
Right,
making
but
it as.
but here's the thing. Halle wasn't the
art
reason
house
that brought the
projects.
money on this one. It was Hugh
No, but that's
Jackman.
what they're
Yeah.
betting on. Is
I
where
know.
the money's
You're right.
who's going to bring in the
You're
money.
You're right.
Y'all gonna be
But-
mad at me, but I don't.
No, you always say some shit that we just go, that's Helene.
I
So
don't.
please.
Angela Bassett is great.
She's a bit
but
intense.
She is not a great actress
Actor?
all the time to me.
Okay. That's your opinion.
Yeah, let's move on. Anthony.
That's cool. Yeah. Just go sit back.
There's no point of putting any water in that soil over there.
She kind of played.
We're
She
still
kind of
here.
plays
We're
the
still
same
here.
person.
Anthony, no, ma'am.
I know.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
She
here we go.
doesn't.
I'm gonna say this.
Helene,
She doesn't.
Well, hold on. I will give Helene this little inkling, a little droplet of grace.
I'll take it.
Angela Bassett is an actor like Denzel is an actor, where even though they do become the role, you still see
them.
Angela Bassett
Yes.
and Denzel Washington. The only movie
Yeah.
Denzel, for me, the only movie Denzel disappeared into that role, there's two of them. Glory
Yeah.
and Malcolm X, where it was no longer Denzel.
Oh, the
It
period
was-
piece with Keanu Reeves. He wasn't himself.
Oh,
either.
yes.
can't think of the name of it.
y'all saw
Midsummer
Angela
Night Dream.
Bassett
A
while
Much Ado
watching
About Nothing.
What's love got to do with it?
But I also
that's
think
the-
that
that's the
Angela
movie.
Bassett, even
I didn't
at
say
her
every role.
softest,
I didn't say every
even
role.
at her softest, even in her softest, most vulnerable role, she
She's still
still
hard for
has that
motherfucker.
Angela Bassett steal
She does.
to her.
She does.
Yeah.
There
But
is a
Waiting to
steal.
Exhale, I saw Angela Bassett. I did not see
Did y'all?
anything other than Angela Bassett.
Has anybody seen American Horror Story season 3 Coven?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
of course, it's my
That-
favorite.
Listen, sorry,
They're coming back.
They are
She
coming
was
back.
on-
I
She was
cannot.
Marie
on
LeBeau.
repeat.
She ate that role.
I
I'm
have
sorry,
the
I didn't
pop
see
figure.
Mother Angela, Queen Angela in that role. I saw a damn. I was like, oh, she.
There
is
were
gonna
there
fuck
no
them
there were
up.
times I did see Angela. There were
She
She
times.
has this Angela. She is Angela.
does.
She is
But again-
intense, even
Now
in
it's not
softness.
as bad. It's not as bad as like how we see Nick Fury. What's his name?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson.
Samuel L.
It's
Jackson.
not like Samuel. It's nothing like we see Samuel Jackson in every motherfucking thing he plays.
Right.
Like he is Samuel L. Jackson time and time again,
And see,
outside of a few
so
distinct
is
I'll
roles.
give you that.
God.
But
God. What's his
I
Morgan
don't.
Freeman.
Morgan
I
Freeman is
don't
Morgan
put.
Freeman.
Yeah,
She said God.
kind of, sort of, sometimes. Yeah, God. Yeah.
I immediately
But
knew.
I don't like Viola Davis. To me, sometimes disappear. Like her Viola-ness disappears at times.
Yes.
Antoine
I
Fisher.
can't say.
That was-
I can't say
Mhm.
that every role Angela Bassett does not disappear. I just be seeing Angela.
Because she has a very
Like 911,
very
I just see Angela Bassett.
in a tight
Angela
outfit.
motherfucking
Why are we
Bassett.
I
mad?
can't speak on that.
Why are
one.
we
That
mad?
is true. That is true.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
her roles are like
I
the
love
mini
that
jobs of Angela Bassett.
Me too.
Just watching Angela Bassett have,
Right.
in these jobs.
But also, like you said, like Jazz said, casting director. Once you get with the
Right.
casting director and it's all said and done, the director and the writer comes in and goes, I just want you to be Angela Bassett. I wrote the part as Angela Bassett in a tight-fitting emergency outfit. And what does Angela Bassett do? Oh, I
Go
can
be
do
Angela
Angela
Bassett,
Bassett well.
Right.
It,
Right.
it's not like Shaquille O'Neal in Blue Chips where they said Shaquille play a basketball player and he couldn't do that. So again, that's more on
For
what
a
the casting
time,
director what's
Kiki
being
was
asked.
going the same way. I'm just
Kiki
saying.
Yes.
Palmer was gonna always
Yes.
be Kiki Palmer.
Kiki
Yeah.
was giving me Kiki, and then she started giving me Angela Bassett. Then she went back to being Kiki, and then now I'm starting to see like some. I'm like, oh, I'm not seeing Kiki now. Okay,
Right.
great.
But I believe it was Britt, and going back on the main topic of the colorism aspect, the pendulum. And I do love how you say it does corrects itself, because if you go back, and I know a lot of folks when I say, man, you really need to watch this movie. If it's black and white, y'all hate me for it. But up until the 80s, I would say, you always knew when you saw that actor, especially if they were black, whether male, woman, or man, you knew the part they were gonna play, especially if they were a darker shade. You knew they were gonna be the pimp, the thug, the slave, or they were going to be
What time frame was this?
girl from 1915 to 1987.
Mm.
Okay,
That's why I
okay.
said, yeah, I'm not talking about
I was
nowadays.
gonna say because the '90s we became the sassy,
The
sassy
Right.
black friends.
Sassy black. Okay. Okay. So yes, please add that. Let's go into the 90s. There were your dark-skinned actor was gonna play those stereotypes, right? When you come into people who are more, and I'm not joking, rare to Brit's complexion, they were sexualized. They were the love interest. They were the how can I put it?
They were
really
also
were
very disposable.
They were the sluts.
They were
They were the
disposable.
sluts in the
No, it's very
heart.
true. It's
I'll
very,
take
very,
it.
very true. We were
No,
pliable.
no.
We were pleasant. We were all the
Right.
things that white people felt comfortable around, with a little bit of color to us to show
Right,
that we're
but
different,
also-
so they're not racist.
Okay. Let's hold on to that.
They
But
would
what I
be the
was-
white boys' first black experience because
Okay.
they're
Oh my
not
God! Do you
like
know how many
the
times I've
they're
been a
not
white
like
boy's
the
first
others.
black experience?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
The white
I
boy
agree.
thought you were Puerto Rican, girl. Stop. He didn't know. You
I was my
black.
ex-husband's
Um,
first black experience.
Yeah, and how did that work for you?
That went great.
Stop being that experience. But what I'm saying is,
I'm not anymore.
Musin X-Man.
there's this. Oh my God, there is a
We
word,
don't
but there's
talk
another
about
word no one
anything.
touched on it, that no one said. The lighter shade actor and actress were considered beautiful,
Yeah, they were.
beautiful.
And all of them weren't. Let's just be
Right.
honest.
And I was about to
Okay.
say, they were some of the most mid-looking, whitish-looking women.
That part.
But because
part.
mid-white is considered
Okay.
beautiful, that was
Mhm.
beautiful to them. It
I
was
don't
the
know.
little nose.
I thought that the lead actress was beautiful if she was black, and it didn't matter what shade she was. I thought she was beautiful because she was the lead actress. So
Hmm.
that correlated to me as being beautiful.
Yeah.
So I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm trying to figure out who was not beautiful because Apollonia was beautiful,
Light
Apollonia
skin,
was beautiful.
Lisa Bonet was beautiful,
light skin,
Hmm.
Felicia Rashad was beautiful.
your complexion, but
I
light.
don't think Felicia's light skin.
She's
But
brown
she's
So
skin.
she's
take it back.
early.
I'll take it back to like what's
Irene
the
Cara was
what's
beautiful.
the main girl from Jungle Fever? The wife from Jungle
I don't
Fever
know
that he
her
cheats
name,
on.
but I know who
Oh,
you're
I
talking
did
The
about.
Lynette,
one
I
that
didn't.
Anthony
Lynette,
says I
I
look like.
I
Lynette
did not
McKee.
find
I
her all
found her
that
beautiful.
beautiful.
I found
I
her
did.
beautiful.
And then her little crop of friends, I was like, some of them are questionable.
Veronica Webb, Lynette
But
McKee.
what do we
That
find
was
beautiful
beautiful.
There was
about
another
them?
one.
That's the problem.
Mhm.
There was another one.
Pam Grier was beautiful.
Pam
Is Pam
Grier
Grier
to
light
me
skinned?
looks like
Right.
a.
No,
Yes,
She does
Pam,
not look
like
light
Pam
skinned to
Grier's
me.
well,
I
Pam
don't know
Grier
about
is more of
that.
Pam Grier is more of Rhea to Jazz's complexion, and it all
Like
depends
what's
on when you catch her.
fucking Applehead from Martin? She ain't cuter than the other one.
Gina,
Oh,
but
Gina.
again,
Yeah,
Gina
Gina.
wasn't cute.
Keisha Campbell,
Gina was just okay.
Applehead.
she was an
Right. She was
applehead.
mid. She was
She's
mid as
Applehead.
fuck.
Martin
Pam
But
called
was
her
Pam
Applehead.
was
Homegirl from
way
Girlfriends
better
is
looking.
not that cute.
Right, but again,
Girlfriends. Joan was playing a black
Talking about
person. She was not playing a biracial.
No, I'm talking about Lynn.
Lynn.
Lynn's not
Lynn
that
Lynn.
cute.
Lynn was
Lynn.
cute.
Lynn
Lynn
was
was
Lynn
cute.
was Lynn
Lynn was the poet,
Lynn was
Lynn
cute.
the
was
bum.
sometimes cute.
We're rewatching it right now. Lynn was cute.
Okay.
Lynn had buck teeth when she first started, and she got braces. And so
Yeah.
after she got braces, she was cute.
But again, but what I'm saying is nowadays it starts to even out. But
Right.
in that time frame I've given you, I'm saying
We
Mhm.
had to
it
work
was
up to
more
that
of
point.
you had to, but it wasn't if you. And I'm sorry, people get mad if you want. If you were light, you were right.
Mm.
Period.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Dorothy
So when,
Dandridge,
but Dorothy
Halle
Dandridge,
Berry.
Nigga, Dorothy Dandridge was beautiful though.
yeah,
She
Dorothy was
was
beautiful, but she was
light
also
skinned.
She was.
she was considered at the white gays light skin.
Lena Horne.
Lena
Lena
Josephine
Horne.
Baker's
Horne.
light.
I was just thinking about Lena Horne. Yeah.
Josephine, but here's the thing: Lena
Josephine's
Horne,
cute.
Josephine
black and
Bakerson.
white. Josephine,
I
well,
did
she
not
had
find-
that ass.
My sisters
I did
call
not
her
find
Josephine
Josephine
Bakerson.
Baker that attractive.
She's not that
sometimes.
pretty.
She's
She's
not.
I think
Josephine
she
Baker?
is.
sexy.
I think
She's
she's
not
Josephine
that
Baker?
pretty.
Okay,
I
okay.
think she's beautiful.
But Lena Horne, black and white film helped her because most of the films that she was in, she told them, like David O. Selznick and what's Mayer and all those folks, she did not want to be in any of those what they would consider
Yeah.
mainstream films. When they tried to put her in just what they called race films, she's like, no, I'm doing this for my people, but I need to be in these films. I need to be in mainstream films. Black and white film helped her because when you watch a black and white film of Lena Horne, you knew she was black, but the Southern whites did not,
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
which was
I
crazy.
find that nuts. That's like that Netflix movie. They shot it in black and white to make
passing.
it. Yeah. And to me,
Yeah.
they were not
And
passing.
to me, Tessa Thompson looks black as
Thank
fuck.
you.
She
Make
does
her
not
look
look like she's passing.
But here's the
No.
thing.
No.
Girl, your
We-
features are black.
But here's the thing, though. We know that as the people, we know who's who. Them so-called supreme beings who's supposed to be the most knowledgeable and smartest, they don't know.
You know what? You're right.
They
Because
don't.
I got that a couple weeks ago. I was somewhere with my coworkers, and one of my coworkers literally said, "Oh my God, I totally forgot you're black, Britt." And my boss, who's black, said, "No, she just looks Creole to me." And she was like, "No, she's black. She looks black." But it was a non-black coworker who, one, thought that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
two,
again- but-
literally was like, "Oh, because you don't look to me what I think black should
Black
be."
people look like,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
But my only fear with the pendulum concept that you gave, Britt, is that while it's correcting itself, it can slam right back
And it
into the
will.
way as it used to be.
Mhm.
And it
That-
will.
And it will, because that's part of the problem is we can't find a fucking happy medium to just say this. There's a reason why we come in all shades. There's a fucking legit reason. But this country doesn't want to hear that. So it's just going to keep moving it to make whatever the dominant feeling is in that moment. It's not going to, it wants the
Right.
money.
Well, Halle
It's going to
Berry,
go wherever the money
Halle
is.
Berry gets cast as woman. She doesn't get cast as a black woman
Because she can
doesn't
play
get
either.
cast
Because she
as
can
a
play
white
either way,
woman.
though.
And
because
also
she
because
can go
she's
either
over a
way.
certain age.
And it
reached-
doesn't correlate to race at all.
But it's also an age
Because-
thing. When you're a woman.
But Halle Berry has crossover appeal. White men find
She
her
does.
attractive. Black
She
men find
does.
her attractive. So she can play the role of either because she can just get played as a woman.
Exactly.
There are white men that do not want to, that will not find Viola Davis attractive.
Well, there's white men who are so mad about Lupita Nyong'o playing Helen of Troy.
Oh
if
my
they
God,
had
they are
cast,
up in arms.
if they
about
had
this
cast Halle Berry, they wouldn't have said shit.
shit.
I
agree.
think they would.
You know what
I think they
Elon
would've
Musk
said
is
I don't think
I
they
don't
would've.
think so.
I
I
don't
don't
Do
think
you
think
know
they
what
would've.
Elon Musk is doing? Elon Musk has decided he's going to create
He's gonna
an
make his
AI
own movie.
only
Guess who
movie.
he wants to
and the
direct it?
reason why he
Like Kevin
is
Feige.
doing it
No.
is because of two actors in the Odyssey.
Don't you
Lupita
diss that man.
pissed him off and Elliot Page pissed him off.
Oh,
Because
Elliot
of
Page,
those
yeah.
two actors, he has decided he's going to do a historically accurate.
First of all,
Historically accurate, made up,
it's
made up
made
motherfucking
up.
movie.
It's crazy
It's
'cause they both
fiction.
did
Is he gonna
very
do a
good job.
historically accurate Little Mermaid too, so we can see
Right.
fucking mermaids? Get the fuck out of here, you fucktard!
Well, he is trying to get Mel Gibson on board to direct.
Another,
Oh,
another
God.
a fucking a racist and a goddamn wasn't he the ones going around screaming about Jews too? So
Yes.
how's that gonna work out?
Anti-Semite.
Did y'all see recently
Yeah.
he's trying to fight
Anti-Semite.
a ruling where they're trying to keep people from having like child pornography with AI. He's trying to fight to remove that
Yes,
ban.
Elon Musk is pissed.
What?
That's
Pissed.
gross as shit. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
But
It's
again,
deplorable.
livid.
And the killer part is the nigga got like 14 kids.
Right.
But you're
And
trying to
a
remove
trans
child
daughter.
pornography? Like AI or you're trying to
trying to keep it.
keep AI child pornography? Nigga, check his hard drive.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
so
And a bunch of
ooh,
Republicans
Lord.
voted against banning it as well.
Disgusting.
Again.
But did y'all know? Have y'all
This is the world we
noticed
live
that? Back to the subject. Did y'all notice that the roles for the blacks have gone from? It was basically slavery all over again. Like you got these dark skinned people that are the workers. They're working these minimum wage jobs or whatever the case may be, and then the lighter skinned ones they're in the offices and they might have a better apartment or whatever the case.
Mhm.
Like we didn't see something like that really and truly until like Sidney Poitier played Mr. Tibbs. Oh, you a cop? Oh, you like
Well-
a high ranking cop?
Right.
And you a nigga? Like you black?
He's a detective at that,
Right?
you know. But then also even go back a few some years back when he shows up on when he's in Guess Who's
Guess who's
Coming to Dinner.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know, because I mean,
Mhm.
Lily's in the field. The way, however you want to take,
It's a good movie. But he was
It's
still
a
an
beautiful
outside
movie.
nigga in Lilies of the
he
Field.
was an outside, but
He was an outside nigga building shit.
he was not a. Well, sir, I was gonna make that for
He wasn't.
Sister Emma. He wasn't that. He had some respect, and yeah, he had respect. People respected him. The nuns
But-
respected him.
Even when we had actors who played those characters, Paul Robeson, for example, that man
Right.
was so beautiful. In his personal life, he was very specific about being very vocal about how he truly felt. He may only be relegated to these roles,
He's a
but you are
goddamn
going to know
communist is
who
what
I
he was.
am. He was a huge activist.
Yeah, he was.
So-
to the point where they
Sidney
wanted to
Poitier?
deem him. No,
No,
Paul
Paul
Robeson.
Robeson.
Paul
Years
Robeson.
Oh,
before.
even
Paul Robeson. I'm
actors
sorry. I
who
was looking at
played-
Sidney Poitier.
Yeah,
No, but Sidney is
no.
an activist. He was an activist.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, but
And
wasn't
I
he
read
married
some
to a
really-
white woman?
He was.
So I read some really shit stuff that he did to Diane Carroll, by the way.
Nigga. He did some
Who's that?
horrible things to some of them bitches.
Sidney?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sidney
Oh, yeah.
Poitier was a whore.
Yeah. So and
A
Harry
disgusting
Belafonte.
whore.
No, James Earl Jones said, "What can a black woman do for me?"
Nigga. I
And
was
Right.
appalled when that shit came out about James Earl Jones.
but he was Darth
Disgusted.
Vader. You should have expected. He was
Disgusted.
Tulsa Doom.
Stop, Anthony.
You should have. You should have expected it. The man was Tulsa Doom. He had a lace front, ready to kill niggas. Girl, we knew it what it was. We knew the time, Helene. We knew the time.
Unfortunately, it has been ingrained in some of us. I know personally. I can't. I just know it's been ingrained in certain societal kind of norms that light is right. I mean,
Mhm.
and Monique can attest to this. We have a Creole family, and our grandmother
Mhm.
was very like she used to pass. She was
Mhm.
very about being, passable blanc. And like she'd kick our black asses out, but she'd be like, bitch, don't get in the y'all don't need to be in the sun. Like sit on the porch or some shit like that.
Y'all need
But
revitiligo. Y'all need
like
vitiligo. Excuse me.
my aunt Monique's mom was very adamant about, oh no, I'm gonna go find the darkest nigga I can find and procreate. And she did. She went and
Mhm.
found the bluest, blackest nigga she could find and was like, oh, I'm gonna make me a brown baby. Watch this shit happen.
They always be having
But
misbacks.
you stupid.
Why? What the?
I
You
did
nasty.
not. I did not see because my mom is on the darker end of the children's spectrum. She's
Mhm.
not the first few children where they're light skinned with green eyes. My
Yeah.
mom is on the second half. But I did not grow up thinking, oh, dark skinned women, blacker skinned women are beautiful until my aunt came along. And I was
Mhm.
like, oh my God, that is a dark skinned woman that my uncle has brought in this house. And she was beautiful, bright red lipstick and always had blush on. And she was like dressed. And we was like, holy shit. Huh. Who knew? Listening to
Yeah.
my grandmother, it was like, oh, bitch, we in this motherfucker passing for white. No, that's
But
not.
Yeah.
I don't think that perception is correct. So we had to unlearn some things growing up,
Right.
and then like there are people that did not unlearn that, especially in the Seventh Ward of New Orleans. You did not unlearn that being light skinned didn't automatically make you pretty.
Have you ever been to Grand Mary, Louisiana?
And
I don't want to go, but no.
Makes the 7th Ward
you
look like
and you
Mr.
forgot.
Rogers' neighborhood of colorism.
Nigga.
'Cause them
And grandmother's
motherfuckers
family
know.
disowned her. My
Really,
grandmother's
when
family
she married.
disowned her. Her when she married
It's
my
Albert King.
grandfather, Albert
Mhm.
King, her mother's side of the family, the Sydney, the mayor, what was his name? Bartholomew.
Morel?
They,
Oh,
Yeah.
Bartholomew. Okay.
yeah, he, that side of the family disowned her because she married
Okay.
my grandfather because they were from the country and they were darker skinned.
Mm-hmm.
She was supposed to
Mhm.
Yeah.
marry a Pasta Blanc from the 7th Ward that was light skinned, like
Mhm.
they were. So when she married this darker
Right.
skinned, he wasn't even that dark. He was just not
He wasn't even dark.
light
That's the killer
skinned.
part. He wasn't even dark.
And
He was
probably
darker
he
to
Ray's
wasn't
them.
even
color.
dark.
He's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
like
Oh.
he was like
Yeah.
Ray's color.
Oh, wait. Red's color?
Albert King was not that dark.
Nigger.
But that
Yeah.
she
Hard R. Hard R.
Monique and I have different
Black.
grandfathers, and mine
Right.
was darker skin.
Okay. Well, that's how my family
So
rolls
he
too. I'm
was
sorry, Britt.
he was just not
Oh,
he was
wait.
just not a
I'm sorry.
Pasta Blanc. That's it. He was just not a Pasta Blanc,
Yeah.
so they disowned her completely. Because
So
she did not
was
marry someone her color.
So survival and societal. That's
Yeah.
basically the whole thing. Okay. Let's let Britt say her piece. Britt?
Mhm.
No, I was just going to say, I ended up with the exact opposite because I'm the only mixed person on either side of my family forever. No one has ever stepped outside. And on my dad's side, my grandfather was the aberration because he was half white.
Okay.
And it was not a relationship. It was an older man and a much younger woman. But he
That's
was
what my grandmother
adopted.
was.
Pretty much all our grandmas.
Right. And it was an older white man and she worked for him. And so she ended up having my grandfather, and then she married the Williams, and my grandfather actually didn't know. We didn't know. Nobody knew. And he purposely made sure, because he was a little bit darker than me, he made sure he married somebody much darker. And on everybody on my dad's side of the family, all the women to me who are beautiful are far darker than I am. Much darker, except for my Aunt Bunny, who's about a little bit darker than me. Smidge.
Yeah.
And then my father coming home and only dating white women. Never telling me I'm pretty, only telling me white women are pretty. My perception of beauty has always been black women. Because that's the only thing I've seen.
You were raised
even on my mom's side of the family. On the white
Right.
side, I was the darkest person they had ever seen.
Girl, you damn near.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, you are basically white out. What's going on?
Exactly. I am pale as shit. Pale as shit.
You piss liquid paper.
But this...
So,
But these are Okies from Oklahoma and fucking white people from the Ozarks in Missouri. And my mom brings in a black man, and their whole world got turned upside down. It did not change the Trump nature of them, though.
right. Did they have that moment like on Blazing Saddles? She's bringing man home. He shows up. He's a nigger. And they ring a bell instead of saying nigger. Like it's being interrupted.
No.
I'm just...
But
or they whisper it.
No, but I remember sitting at dinner with a family member and being told I was the first colored person they had ever met. I was like 10.
I'm sorry.
Anthony, so
I went, okay. Like, what do you say? Okay.
Terrible.
I just love how you said it though. I was 10 and I was the first colored person they met, girl.
So we think,
but that's Trump. That's traumatic though, for real.
that I look we think because the way I look is so pale, so ambiguous, so could be anything, that in the white world they see me as a white person. They don't see me as a white person. I've never been mistaken by a white person for a white person.
But that's what, and you know what? I'm glad you said that. So that goes back to the Hollywood colorism. That's another reason they would always go for the light, bright, damn near white actors. It's racially ambiguous. We don't know. Well, black
Jennifer
folks.
Beals.
Jennifer Beals, perfect example. I'm young when I saw Flashdance. Why did I see an R-rated movie at the sweet age of 7, 8 years old? It's because I could.
Young man.
Young man. I became a man that day, Britt. But no, like I didn't know Jennifer Beals was black at a young age. It wasn't until I watched the L Word that it came back to my head like, wait a minute. Jennifer Beals, she just high yellow. She black, right? And then when they interview her and she goes, well, yes, me being biracial, black and white parents. I was like, got it. Okay. But the one thing that she does that I do respect is that she doesn't throw her black side away. And she never has. She said what happened was when she did Flashdance, the studio positioned her to the point where, oh, she's exotic. She's ambiguous. We don't know what she is. Devil in the blue dress
was big on that. That time period was ambiguity, was sexy, exotic. They didn't want you to be a race. They wanted you to be something anyone could imagine.
Okay.
You were a thing, not a woman.
And Devil in the Blue Dress was where she really did.
Yes.
L Word for me, but Devil in the Blue Dress is where she really told the word. Y'all know I'm black, right? I'm a black woman. I am black. I have a white parent and a black parent, but I never put my black heritage to the side. Right. So I was like, okay, all right, you cool. Jennifer Beals is truly and she's okay with that.
I also think that Hollywood is making a lot of darker skinned black women acceptable to white audiences by giving them white husbands.
Yeah,
but also Jodie Turner Jackson,
Jodie Turner Smith.
They're not married anymore.
Keke Palmer had a white husband in the Burbs.
He cheated on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
But
What's her
like,
name from whatchamacallit had a white man?
But Kiki also had a
did-
black boyfriend in one of them days.
Yeah, she did.
yes, but I'm talking
Quinta
about
Brunson
shit
was
they
dating a
want
white
white
man.
people to watch.
Oh yeah, they're divorced.
when
too.
they want
Oh,
when they want
Well,
white
yeah.
people to watch a darker skinned, to them, black woman, they will typically pair them with either a white best friend who is as close to lead as possible, or a white partner.
Ashton
look at
Kutcher.
Tracy Ellis Ross. She played Bo in Blackish. She was a biracial.
Yeah, and she was biracial.
But
in
she
real
played
life.
when she
biracial.
played Joan on Girlfriend, she was black.
Yeah. Well, and I think what she said in an interview, and if I'm wrong, please anybody correct me. When she got the role of Bo, she had a lot of input
Okay.
on how Bo should be, especially having a black mother
Because
and a white
she
father.
represents her father all the time.
She
He-
does
I
not
follow
walk
him on
away from
social
her.
media, and he's on there.
She does not, like she said, I am not walking away from the two things that brought me in this world.
Right.
And she did joke. Now, I do use the fact that I am Diana Ross's daughter,
Right.
but she
Tracy
said,
Ellis Ross up in
yes,
there.
I'm not using my daddy's last name, but at the
Silverstein.
same, right? Who going to watch Blackish with Tracy Ellis Silverstein?
Right.
How
No
about
one. No
I
one.
thought Tracy Ellis Ross was on that show. Who this other one?
Get off my TV. Get off my TV with your half black, half whatever.
Take the
Bullshit.
Ellis out. It sounds white as hell. Tracy Silverstein.
She
Yeah.
should be working at Bear Stearns and not in Hollywood.
Right.
So, but like I said, there's gonna be a point where things are gonna swing back, but I don't think it's gonna have as much of an effect. And if I'm wrong, oh boy. But if I'm right, hallelujah. Like it was with the situation that we had to deal with Hollywood from inception till the 80s, maybe early 90s, and sadly Monique had to step out. I don't know if her computer went out, but hopefully she'll come back. If not, thank you for being with us. The same with Mike. I know he had camera issues, so I really want to thank both of them for joining us in our crazy conversation. So we're just gonna put a little pin in that, and we're gonna start wrapping up, because I want to introduce a little quick segment I'm calling What Would You Do? I'm going to show a scenario that I saw online, and I want to know, what would you do if you were in that position, in that situation, or you saw the situation occur? Okay? The video I'm showing, this is a WTF. This is a WTF moment. This happened in Ohio. I can't remember all the particulars, but I'm going to play it. It's a little loud, but bear with it. Here we go.
Okay.
Let me know, what would
I'm
you do?
excited. Okay.
Pay close attention. All right.
Nigga sniff her?
No.
Stuck his
He
tongue out.
licked
He
her.
licked her.
Did he lick her?
His-
Yep,
He
he
stuck his
tongue out.
tongue out
She didn't
and
feel none of
placed
that.
his tongue on her ass cheek. Okay, so the question is to the panel, what would you do?
Click boom.
I always know Helene is going for the gun.
Wait,
Jazz.
I got my. Did you?
Nuh-uh.
Wait, Jazz. I got a new toy. Did y'all? I didn't show Jazz my new
Oh,
pocket
God.
knife. Where is it? It's in my
It's a
purse.
It's a very cute purple pocket
It is.
knife.
It's a cute
It
little
is
purple
cute.
pocket.
Yeah.
Jig his ass. Bitch, did you just lick my skirt, motherfucker?
Not the skirt, ass cheek.
And he took
She
pictures.
I don't
has
think-
pants on. She has pants on.
And that's what I was like. It looked
was
like he was
taking
trying to
pictures.
take, like, I think she had
He
a
took-
skirt on. He was trying to take
Okay.
pictures at first.
Yeah.
At first, he took two
And my
pictures
thing is
with
like,
his phone.
bitch, I see that lady's ass. You ain't getting nothing in them pictures because her thighs is touching, nigga. I know my thighs is touching in a skirt, nigga. You ain't seeing nothing but thigh meatage. What is you taking a picture of? Like you not seeing pussy.
That ain't gonna stop a man.
I think he was taking pictures of her ass.
He was taking pictures of her ass. But
That's
then
crazy.
he said, with the sight test, I must go with the taste test. And he, yeah. So I believe, as far as we know with the update, they are still.
Can I
looking
stab
for
a
this
nigga in the
dude.
eye for that?
It
If
is
I
a
catch him in
violation
the
of
act,
your person. Of your
Can I
personage.
stab him in the eye with my pocket knife?
I believe you could,
I
because
feel
that's self-defense.
Especially with the video footage right there. And if it doesn't seem like she was aware of her peripheral at that
She
time.
wasn't
but
aware.
I'm just like, because my thing is, anytime I'm out, I keep my head on a swivel, but that's just me.
Right.
So
Right.
if I see a
Like, I
man
can feel
behind
that.
me, like he's behind me for a while, I'm going to continue turning around. Just,
I'm
go ahead, Anthony.
I
sorry,
almost
Red,
called
did you see the
Elaine.
video?
Oh, Ray didn't see the
Wait.
video.
Is
No, I
Rhea
had to
alive?
pee. I had to pee.
Oh, okay. No, you're so
My
silent
bad.
and you're like this. Okay,
Well, I don't know
will
what
play.
you guys are talking about.
Okay, no, it's okay, Rhea. I will play the video
Let's play
again.
the video.
Okay, so here is that beautiful
Roll
bean
that
footage.
beautiful bean footage.
Oh, she does have a skirt, Helene.
Like, neither one of them women had peripheral to where they were using what the man was doing.
What the fuck?
None of the women, no peripherals
Nigga,
at all.
look, Ray, look, Jazz, look at my little cute my little purple pocket knife.
Oh, that look like one that I have. I think
Did
I
she
got one like
see
that.
him?
But that's
I'ma
black in the
No.
She didn't notice that he was
She
doing
did not
it.
notice.
What would you do though, Ray, if you did?
What
notice?
would you do? If you
I would
noticed?
smack the shit out of him.
Okay, all
Okay.
right.
Elaine was
I
gonna
might
stab
lose.
Elaine-
I might lose the fight, but I'm gonna smack the shit out of him.
Okay. Britt, what would you do if the situation happened to you?
I turn around and he's still down there. I'd automatically kick him, and then I just
Okay.
keep stomping on him with my feet.
Boom.
Okay,
As
we
he's on
already
the
know
ground.
Helene is shooting. Helene is
Right.
shooting. Jazz,
She's stabbing.
what would you do?
Yeah, if I catch him in the act, I'm gonna chop him in the throat one good time, because then that's just gonna pretty
Okay.
much have him, trying to figure out
Bite
how
down
to
on
breathe,
his tongue.
and then I'm gonna go ahead and like stomp him to the ground. So Ray, if you do that one good hit to the throat, you don't have to worry about if you're gonna lose or win, because he's gonna try to. His focus
Yeah.
is trying to breathe, and you can go ahead and handle
Okay.
that, especially if you got
I
footage
don't
of him
carry
doing
a
that.
knife though. I
You don't
gotta
need
get a
to.
No.
knife.
No, just
You
no.
just-
No,
your
Chop him in the
legs, you
throat.
kick.
Literally,
right
all it
here.
takes.
Do just like that. Now, don't
Yeah,
do it like
And Ray, you don't even have to do it that
Don't do it that
hard
hard, because that's gonna
for
kill
it
him.
to like, fuck it, dig it.
Don't catch nobody
like that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
No, Rhea,
Okay.
you're not doing the Supremes here. You want to do it here and get a
Yeah.
clean chop.
there you go.
Clean chop.
Like
Clean
that?
chop.
Yeah,
Like
Yep.
that.
And don't
Okay.
it.
yell judo chop.
don't
Just
yell
do it.
nothing. Don't yell
Just do it.
nothing.
If you want to go with a kia, that's cool, but don't yell judo chop.
And
He
get
will
it
laugh.
right between, and like how old boy told that nigga, you got to get it between the squishy part of the nose and right. Same
Yeah.
rules apply.
Yep.
Because you got the
Chop 'em in that
trachea,
apple-
and you got
Adam's
your, and
apple.
for men they got that Adam's apple,
Yeah.
right?
It is one of the weakest parts of the human body.
Yup.
Hit them in the throat.
That's
Now,
gonna fuck him up.
if you have bad aim, which I know you probably have, here, right
Eh,
here,
This side.
you hit a main artery,
Just anywhere around.
stops
the throat.
blood flow for a quick second, and then it's like,
I'm
you'll
practicing.
faint.
There you go.
I can only
There you
do it
go.
with my right hand. I don't know if I can do it with my left hand.
Your left
that
hand do
good.
look a little weak. You gotta get that strong.
Yeah, I gotta get the right hand.
Because you might be
Strong
carrying,
side.
you might be carrying
Strong
the bag
side.
on your right arm, and you just gotta be like, well, the left one's free. You gotta be able to handle that.
All right. All right.
Start practicing.
Yes.
Just walk around the house like this.
Papa,
Your
her
daughter gonna be
daughter.
like, "What the fuck?"
Nope.
All
not
I
back.
could like in all I could say about that situation is
That's nasty.
and
Yeah.
I hope they pick the dude up because
Yeah, because that's a huge violation. Like, come on, what kind of
But you
pervert
see,
are you?
but again, I look at it as escalation.
Yeah.
It starts with it's something like that, and it can move into something more serious.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
you
and
need
you can tell that this is not the first time he's done this.
right,
You saw how
because
he
he
had
knows
his
how to
camera
look
back.
out.
He's a serial
Like he was getting the angles and everything.
offender.
He's a serial
Yeah.
tonguist.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty bitch. But again, that I want to do stuff like that. I want to bring in scenarios. I want to see how everybody reacts, and what they would do if the situation was on them. This is more of a WTF. I don't think I want to do things like that every episode.
You will.
Others will
Trust
be
me,
fun.
they're out there.
Yeah, I know.
Those are
Um,
especially if you just Google Florida man,
Yes,
you'll find
you
some
know,
fuck shit like
It's
that
so fucking weird
all
here. It's
the
so
time.
fucking
all
weird
day,
here.
all
It
day.
is.
But that was what would you do? We are now going to take a quick little hop, skip, and a jump to that corner where the black Israelites and just conspiracy niggas hang. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for her Tep Corner. Y'all know what it is, where we give Brit 2 minutes and she can connect anything to to white supremacy. I'm sorry. I guess Anthony really needs
Do the
to.
knowledge, nigga.
So, Britt, what do you have for our Her Tep Corner today?
Okay. Now, we all understand that AI is white. We also, for the most part, understand that those who created AI participate in the iteration of AI. There is not one company that has a black CEO. Not one. We understand that AI is being adopted into the dominant culture because it is white-centered. So there are organizations out there that are creating their own AI models. And there is an AI model that I've been using, and its name is Aisha. And it was created by
What?
the Black-owned
Where
nonprofit
you get
organization.
Aisha from?
That's the name of it. Hold on. She's telling us.
Okay.
Girl, what you want to
Nina,
learn today?
hold on one second.
Period.
It's created by the
Yeah, that's how it ends.
Where all my scamming ass
created by-
AI ass.
Steal that data, get that shit.
It is created by a black-owned nonprofit organization called called Onyx Impact, led by the founder and CEO of Isosa Osa, in partnership with Chromatic AI and Green Book Organization.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and
Got
it's
It
called
is an
Aisha?
AI model called Aisha.
Aisha, you were the girl
A-I-S-H-A.
that I never had, and I want to get to know you better.
Aisha.
Oh, look at Helene singing now.
Aisha, you
Mm.
know I
All
want
right.
to
Okay.
talk
All right.
Here is the
all
cultural
right.
context. Built
Hold
to
on,
center
Britt.
black history.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Cultural context. Built to center black history, lived experience, and trusted black-led journalism to reduce mainstream AI bias.
Okay.
Privacy focused,
Okay.
designed not to reuse user conversations or sell personal data for training. Sustainability, uses environmentally conscious data centers powered by clean energy. I would take a look at it. I utilize it, and I ask the exact same question in Gemini that I ask in Aisha, and I get similar but vastly different answers. When I utilize Gemini, I have to data mine to get Gemini to not be what it is designed to be, which is palatable to all, which means we will hide the truth if we need to by utilizing pretty words. Aisha is very specific.
So basically, when you say, how can we eradicate the white menace in America for the black man and black woman to live in peace? Gemini will probably be like, oh, well, there are simple things while it's calling the Department of Justice. You're saying Aisha is, girl, sit down, because I
Come on,
got
Nina.
words.
Well, Aisha
Yes-ish.
make me pictures that look cute.
Is it a picture generator?
I'm
And
looking at
also-
the app. I'm trying to figure out why I should download it. Is it going to
Hold
make
on.
me cute pictures?
No. Aisha, also, when you go into the app, the first thing it shows you is black-led news organizations, articles, and not just the traditional ones that you find. It has a function for the things that you're talking about, but it is more than that. It is also black-led journalism. So
Okay.
Aisha
does
does
So in
not-
not.
other words, no, that bitch ain't finna make you cute pictures.
But it's gonna educate you.
I'm
It's gonna
downloading
educate
it
you.
anyway.
Okay. So this was
Britt,
my
can you
moment. My
spell
daughter's on
Aisha? Can you spell Aisha for everybody, so they know? How to find
Aisha. Aisha. And
Aisha.
Here it
Araya
is.
is showing a picture of it. Okay, that was my moment. I have to go back to mute.
Okay. Well, thank you, and ladies and gentlemen, that really was a wonderful Hertep Corner.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
All right. All right. Last but certainly not least, it is time for that question of the pod given so beautifully by the new queen of AI, Miss Araya Anderson. So, Araya,
Oh, I'm
what do you
signing up
have
for
this week?
Aisha. Give me a second.
Oh, you heifer. No.
Okay,
no.
I'll do it later. Let me get my question. Okay, my question of the pod this week is: what is something that you believe that almost everybody else disagrees with you about?
Okay.
Does
that
that
again?
does that make sense? What
Say that
is
one more time.
something? Okay, let me pull it up again.
It's almost like, what would you?
What is something that you believe
Uh-huh.
that almost everyone else disagrees with you about?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay,
got one
let's
of
go
those.
around the room. Start with Jazz.
Oh shit. I'm still thinking.
You want me to come back to you?
Please.
Okay. Start with Anthony.
Mike didn't touch them kids.
That's the one right there. The one right
Britt.
there.
Britt.
White people are responsible for every evil thing that has ever happened in this entire world.
Nobody
And if they're not
disagrees with
directly
you about that.
responsible, they
White
No
people
one
disagree with it.
disagrees with you about that.
White people disagree with it.
Okay. White people disagree with
And
Britt
if they're
about
not directly responsible, they are inadvertently and knowingly and subconsciously responsible. Therefore, they are responsible for every evil in this world.
Didn't Monique just tell your yellow ass, stop blaming the white man for everything?
I know. I know.
That woman brought
And
wisdom.
she's not wrong in anything she said, but I'm still correct.
that. Okay, Helene.
Black eyed peas taste like dirt.
Yes, they do.
I
Those
love
things are
black
delicious
eyed
with
peas.
neck
They're
bone
really
and
tasty.
I
Like
think they
dirt.
taste
Really
good with
good.
neck bones and coconut milk. I think it's
turkey
delicious.
necks.
Throw some rice on there.
Some
Oh.
rice. It's delicious.
Dirt.
Helene-
Jazz. Back to
Helene
you.
has a trash palate, baby. That's all.
I do not.
Peasant tongue. Anthony, I've been saying that
Do
for
not.
years. But this might be controversial, but whatever. Happy Sunday. I think compliments should not be easily thrown out.
Wow. Still toxic. Toxic to the end.
Shut the fuck up.
I think compliments to men shouldn't be thrown out as easily. I think we should always
Shut the
compliment.
fuck up.
Damn, Anthony.
I think you should give them compliments like nice shoelaces. Wow. What a nice pocket square.
Shut the fuck up.
Mine. Okay, I'm gonna go last. Mine is that Jesus was an extraterrestrial, and that he came down here and did some parlor tricks, and everybody got all crazy about it.
No, I'm gonna pray
That's
after this.
mine.
You ain't fucking up
Not
my
parlor tricks. Not parlor tricks.
Call that man a musician, a magician.
He's David Blaine incarnate.
Specifically Jesus, not God, but Jesus.
No, Jesus himself. He existed, but he was a magician.
A magician
out
or
here
an
with- he was out here
extraterrestrial?
with playing-
Wait. No, I
He was out
need to
here
know.
playing
Magician,
cards. He was David
or
Blaine, nigga.
extraterrestrial, or an
He was
extraterrestrial
levitating
who's a
and shit.
magician.
He was an
not
extraterrestrial. He did very simple parlor tricks, and he
I'm gonna
fooled
make the pyramids
everybody.
disappear right before your very eyes.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna go ahead and slide Moses
Cole,
so Moses can split the
You
water.
stupid.
Yeah. Oh, see, that must be how the nigga parted the water. He was like, "This is my trick. Watch me work."
Yes.
Can I just
Okay.
say that my daughter was on the phone the whole time because she's having car problems, and so when I did the Hertep corner, I can only hear you guys in my headphones, so all she heard was me talking about how white people are responsible for every. She thought I just put her on hold so I could rant to the fucking wall about white people. She was like, Mom, are you okay? Have you been drinking?
The answer is no.
You tell
You
her
have.
yes.
The answer is
You
yes.
Tell her
have.
yes.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was
Jesus
our
is a
question.
musician. I want a bumper sticker that
A
says
magician.
not
A magician.
A magician.
Magician.
I got you saying the wrong shit.
Jesus is a magician. I want a bumper sticker that says
Jesus
that.
was not the basis for Morris Day and the Time, Helene. No. No.
Not a musician. He
Not
was
a
a
musician.
magician.
Rhea said,
I'm gonna
was a
get a little
magic
bumper
man.
sticker that says like Copperfield, Blaine, Jesus. on it.
Jesus.
Rhea said he
He'll be
came down
like-
here. He's like, "Oh, get in this box. I'm gonna split you in half real quick, but you still gonna be alive."
Because I'm Jesus, I resurrect you from the dead.
And
You're
listen to
5
my
feet,
father
5
while you're
inches.
at it. He up here
you
preaching while
go.
he's cutting some people in half.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
We are done. Episode's over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all.
Hell
Thank
of a
you,
question.
Rhea. Hell of a
You're
question.
welcome.
Hell of a question. Thank you for that. And if you want to answer, Rhea, one more time, let's give that question for our viewers.
Okay, the question of the pod is, hang on, I gotta put my password in my phone.
Oh dear Lord.
What is something that you believe that almost everyone else disagrees with you about?
All right. So remember, I said Mike didn't touch them kids. Helene agreed. Britt was the white man is all the ills of society as well as the planet. Jazz was don't give these niggas compliments. And Rhea was Jesus made the Statue of Liberty disappear. Because he is a magician.
Remember that David Copperfield special when he made the Statue of Liberty disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus did it
Yeah.
first.
This kind of sounds like the Mormon religion, to be honest with you.
Jesus
Kind of
did
sounds
it
like
first.
Mormonism.
Oh my goodness. No, this sounds like
Oh.
Scientology and Xenu is her homeboy. This is getting scary. But on that note, we're going to stop it here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for checking us out. Please remember, watching on YouTube or watching it on Spotify or just listening to it on Spotify and Apple Pod, make sure you follow us. Make sure you check us out and hit the subscribe button, leave a blue thumbs up, hit the bell and turn your notifications to all so you'll be notified when a new episode drops. Also, share, comment. We want you to be a part of the conversation, so join us. We'd love to hear from you. Share with your friends. Share with your family. Share with the drunk neighbor. Share with your enemies, because nothing says you hate their ass the most than having them listen to Brit talk about how white folks just ain't about shit. Because 9 out of 10, most of the people you don't like, which may be your coworkers, are Caucasian. So it's the gift that keeps on giving. That is Talking Ish. So, for our lovely guests, I want to thank Mike Sowell for being here with us. Make sure you check out is it Jedi Mike 7 on
I
YouTube?
think so.
Okay, yeah. Make sure you check out Jedi Mike 7. All of his reviews, interviews, they are top notch. He has some things that may make you happy. He may have some things that make you want to get mad, but it will start a conversation. So check him out. I want to thank cousin Monique, Helene's real cousin, for coming on and letting us know just how evil Helene Turgano really is.
Right?
Breaking bones and bonds, because that's who she is, the devil incarnate. Burn, woman, burn. But we love you, because we always do. And I want to thank one half of the Was It Good Though podcast, Miss Jazz, for joining us. She let us see the feet. She said we were worthy of a toe or two. Make sure you go and check out Was It Good Though on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Pod, or wherever you get your podcast needs taken care of. They are dropping some of the best movie reviews and television show reviews and commentary, mind you. Especially Jason's 100% love for one Terrence Deshaun Howard. Because he is
Make
a
sure
true
y'all check out that
Mephius.
6-hour Spider-Man episode we just did.
Oh yes, we did.
Yeah.
By the time this drops, we episode 217, we had Helene and Anthony in there talking about Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Yes. Lot of
Yes,
debate.
which was supposed to be a 1-hour event,
Yeah.
but we just couldn't
Yeah.
shut up.
Nerd.
and it's probably 4 to 5 hours. So but we were detailed and
Oh,
we
yeah.
had fun
It was
doing it.
good.
So yes, so definitely check it out. So that is it, and that is all. So for that beautiful ray of sunshine, Miss Araya Anderson. For that slightly annoyed mixed chick, Miss Britt Williams. And for Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Elaine Turragano, I am Anthony Sterling, saying and pardon, if you are out in them streets, please be good. But if you can be good, be careful. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
Cabbage.
See you later, nigga.